Views and opinions expressed on Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV are those of the members of the panel and do not reflect the official policy or position of Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV or YouTube. Any opinion expressed by expressed by the members of the panel are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group.
Yeah, let me know if you not hear me, people. Audio check. Let me know go on. Libra, good night. Legend Smalling, big up. Let me know if you not hear me now. Me audio check. Let me know. Okay, audio is good. So okay, we can run this again.
Views and opinions expressed on Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV are those of the members of the panel and do not reflect the official policy or position of Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV or YouTube. Any opinion expressed by expressed by the members of the panel are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, disrespect any woman or man, club, organization, company, or individual or anyone else. Viewers' discretion is advised sometimes, but feel free to comment down below in the chat. Call in to us, express your opinion as well. We're all big people and it's late night talk.
Every time you hear the disclaimer, they may have to laugh, you know. Oh God. Big up yourself, Martisha. Yeah, people, we're there. Other members I run a little bit late, so I'm there. But when you see what we are talking about, when you see the topic, a lot of crazy things been happening, you know what I mean? In dancehall over, bless up, you know, Jennifer Ferran, Libra. Who else there? Bless up on herself. So yeah. A lot of things been happening in the Jamaican space. I don't know what's been going on. It seems like when it rains, it pours in terms of tragedies and bad things happening, you know. It's like when it just tumbled down on Jamaica right now. Low and foolishness are gone. I don't know. It's not looking good. Even just a while ago, I scroll through social media, I see another young lady missing. You know what I mean? Hopefully, she gets returned home alive without any, you know, anything negative going on there. Also, we kind of give thanks to for the two young ladies that has been in the news for the last week or so. Them gone back home safe. I don't know if any of them were touched, but we know say a manhunt is on for the perpetrator right now. I don't know if him did involve in both cases, but in the same era. So you know what I mean? No, that's something to go. Hopefully, if there is any other perpetrators, people can, you know, pinpoint them and find them and them get dealt with or them supposed to get dealt with. Because right now that's something and it now look too pretty for Jamaica right now. And then now this church saga. Boy. I know the first we hear them thing about that one, I think that one I take the cake still in terms of how gross it ended and all of the stuff that will happen. You know what I mean? We hear about them things over the world where pastor lead all the whole congregation for poison themselves and them little thing there. I don't know how some people, like grown people as a matter of fact, can be so simple minded and led to foolishness by one person. Like, you know what I mean? Me just don't know. Like me can't wrap my head around it to see how people can be so stupid. Um, I don't. It's not strange, Libra. This is not the first time. This is not the first time stuff like this has happened. It's just that, as I said earlier, like this I think one of the most gruesome ones so far. But there have been others. You know what I mean? There have been others, and there are more that are out there. It's just that um we not hear about them yet, or them not do nothing wrong for people really talk about it, because you can them can serve who them want to serve and do what them want to do, as long as they're not breaking the law. People not really business about them. You know what I mean? So there are stuff like this around. They have been around for quite some time. I remember there was also well, Sophie, I guess, but I guess if they went in and stayed, obviously they didn't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Obviously they didn't have a problem with it. I remember there was this. I don't know who in here, who here can remember a time when there was. Wouldn't remember the Universal Church. I think they did have a branch in almost every major city in Jamaica at one point. Everything is everything big up. I choose still. I choose. But if you remember the Universal Church thing where them used to um tell people about them at the you like if you carry water in a buckle and then bless it, and like you get it, you pay them and then bless the water, and you use the water for whatever reason you want, and money, and this one more foolishness. Lucy may have big up. You know what I mean? And I think in at that time there when the Universal Church was up and running, me know one of the buildings still there. I don't know if the church still up and running, because a long time in a year the name mentioned, but I think there was a series of kids disappearing, and then they linked the Universal Church to it, saying they were sacrificing the kids. I don't know how true that was, if it was just a rumor, or because how shady the church was, people just link it to them. I don't know. But this and the first, them something happening in Jamaica still. You know what I mean? And them something ain't new. What in this particular case you talk dance all over? I think um what was it? I think three people so far they said have lost their lives. But me sure it is sure that one lady lost her life, because I've seen the pictures. Um the lady where them said them slash her throat. So it is me sure about one person so far. Um and then them did that the first report them did that say the pastor they get shot by the police, but it seems like that is not true. As me your other story says that he's been arrested, so I don't know.
Crazy situation.
Very crazy, brother. Like as well Libra, not Libra, as well Libra say, yeah, fear wonder if a Jamaica we are talk about. Because even the last live one me do, I think it was yesterday, I was talking about the conversation with me and you did have, Mac, where we are said Jamaicans are not easily um when we identified anymore. You know what I mean? In terms of we behavior, the way we dress, like especially, you know what I mean, everybody just look the same. Like you know, one time back in the day you could have see a Jamaican and know says a Jamaican. By their mannerisms are them little thing there, you know what I mean, how them dress, how them carry themselves, the type of conversations them have. Like right now, everybody's the same. Like there's no Jamaicans are involved in everything where you can think about. Kemar Campbell bless up. You know what I mean? Jamaicans are involved in everything. So nothing even surprises me anymore, to be honest with you. If me hear say a Jamaican involved in it, to be honest. Nothing surprise me. But the thing what surprise me, and always I got surprised when it comes down to stuff like this, is like how is it that me can understand if these people were kids, You know what I mean? But how is it that grown people allow a man to lead them astray if you go do some foolishness like this? Like,
Boy, I gotta say something what a lot of people not gonna like still, you know.
yeah,
Because if we know it, you know, all right. If you check some levels, and we talk about this already too, right? Jamaica have the most churches per capita, right? If you check that the levels there, for some reason,
mm-hmm.
no matter what, Jamaican them are always there, church, church, this, church, that. Man, I'm born church, you know, people. So I don't want nobody come on forward and say nothing crazy. But if everybody always a get up and for some reason, somebody always out there, because them something always happening in Jamaica for some reason. There's always some type of quote, always some type of church will come up and some foolishness are going, right?
Yeah,
Yo, people them really need to just wake up and just start to them want to look at research and whatnot and see what they really need to believe in because they might make one person or one man and lead them astray and it seems like it happened a little bit too much in a few area.
yeah,
You
all right,
understand? They
yeah, all
use
right.
church.
So
Remember, so they use church for enslave with same people, you know. So I gotta
exactly,
see something
because
there, right?
church to me as always, even though I grew up in the church, but now I'm of age and me kind of pay attention to certain things. Like church is a place where them use fear for steer the people. Them, you know what I mean?
Nadine, big up yourself.
So all right, look at this now. All right, so let me see something. Somebody said all right, so Nadine Arnold said, I hear of brainwash all the time, but this is way beyond. I heard he actually frightened them with some prophecies that they actually saw came through. One guy said, all right, this now me I go tell you a story. This may be, it not, might not be the same thing, but I'm going to tell you a story about something that happened in my community. So there was this church in my community where some guy set up, right? But before him set up the church, this is what they did. Them passed through like months before and bury the all of the prominent people them in the community name in our buckle. Like them name right on a list in our buckle and then bury it under one big tree. Right? And this are like me just find out these things after me grow up because you know like me I wonder how this. But anyways, then bury the name them under the tree and like out of the blue one night, them just come through. The one big group of them a preach and a beat drum and a sprinkle rum and and a call out the people them out of them house and I say, you know, people are tired on the dung and this and that and them got the tree and them do them wagga antics and yo, we are them they want the whole community come out. Cause everybody I wonder what is this excitement? You see me? People them go dig up the buckle. Like them make it seem like the spirit that lead them to the buckle. And then don't know where the buckle is. Dig up the buckle and mash the buckle with them all the excitement and read out the name them and say everybody will name the panel list them to make sure come at church before a week done and one bag of foolishness. Them do all of that now and some people fall feet. Fall feet and go pay them money for get them read up and them bath and them this and them that. You know? Because some people just believe in them something there. Anyways, it go on and go on and go on until you know people them start finding out and realize say not real because this man breed off how much girl I was about 4 or 5 woman. This man, he was a younger guy at the time too. Man like in mid-30s or early 30s. The man breed off about 5 woman in the community. And I think you need to run one at a time because they owe people some money. One bag of foolishness happened. Church did burn down and one bag of something till years after me see him, the man look regular, like a bad man in a street, and you know, we hear some of the things that around him name like um he mix up in the LGBTQ, whatever. And I think if him not dead now, him there prison because the last time me hear about him, I think one man when did live with the dead. And him did a try to say people kill the man, but then the people in the community say him kill the man because the man a give him bun. And him try use one setup or one dead yard where did I go on at the time for use as an alibi say him never there at the house. So me don't know if him did end up dead after that or if him there jail for the murder, whatever. But just to show you say these people, them use mind games from people. You see me? So enough of them stuff you go on me can know, me can tell you say other people in other communities can tell you have stories similar to the story what me I tell right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, so exactly, Lucy. People are very gullible because they believe in these things. So what I'm trying to say is with the story that the young one told about him seeing certain things coming to pass with the man talk about, them can stage them something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Them stage the things them and read the prophecy and then know when you see it unfold in front of your eyes, you say, oh my God, he's a prophet. You know what I mean? You start believing in him. But no, with all of this now you realize say, okay, you know what I mean? It's not working. So all these things are stuff when me say happen. That's what we don't know how people can be so gullible though. Like we just believe. Sorry. We just believe in these things.
Aye. So they wanna take a cake. Me can't even. For some reason, it's like as the days go by, more things are forward out, and it just kind of get a little bit crazy and crazy. This is like a scene out of a movie, really and truly. Like me not get surprised if somebody take the idea and run with it and run it and turn it into a movie, cause the movie I would and watch it. Me not lie because this is one that different. The way them people are move, it's just different. And again, we are talking about the brainwashing. Remember, I said they use the same Bible and book for enslaved people. All right, that's all me I gotta say. Me
Yeah.
not born no church,
No, that but
Me
that
don't want
that
nobody come forward over here so come talk about me born. Me not born no church, but just I say, a lot of people have been brainwashed by the book and the church. People if you're doing the research, only can pick up on yourself and go one church where them a talk about only if you sacrifice this and that. I'm gonna drink goat blood and all kind of thing and cow in a church. Hey, if me no want church, I say one
all of
cow
them
forward and I got me got it.
all of them I get a phone call. Call a good night, your life.
Hi, good night.
Good night.
I just want to give my 3 cents about the cult church.
Yeah.
Okay, so normally I was like 6 years ago. I went to the church, and my mom did went to the church too. But what happened? My mom,
This same church?
yes, the same church, but they were like before they moved to where they had now. They used to be at Baton Road in Montego Bay, and next after they moved to like City Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I used to went to the same church, same pastor, same church, same everything. But whatever in the media, all of that is true. And even with my mom right now, she's going through so much right now because of that pastor. Because when he prophesied on you, he want you to tell lie so people can believe him what he said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you say a lie, he's like he want to put fire upon you. So it's like if he says something, yeah, you're supposed to say yes, it's it. That's it. It's true.
Because he
Mm-hmm.
wants more followers.
It's one more followers and everything. But you have a lot of people in the church who really dedicate to him, where him brainwash them and manipulate them under his power.
Okay.
So I used to go to the church and he didn't want to brainwash my mom. And when my mom realized what he was doing, because my mom have my sister and my stepfather grew me like over 30 something years right now. And I never see my mom with another man. You want my mom to tell my stepfather that the daughter, when my mom have for him, is jacket. My mom said, no, I'm not going to tell him that because who should I tell lie on myself? It's real life.
No, I mean, sorry
No,
for
I'm telling
laugh.
you, it's
Sorry for
real
laugh,
life.
but just so weird.
Yes, so my mom eventually tell him and said that is what happened because my mom keep on a ball, said something hit him in her head, and the man said demons pan her. And me I tell her, my mom, she a go through so much, she actually mad because of this man. And from she stopped go to that church, she still feeling the and I always like think she a go crazy. And after everything come out, me and my sister have to tell her that we're sorry because we didn't know it was real.
Okay. So let me
Because
ask,
it's a
let me
period
let me
of
ask you a question before you go any further. So what what was the reason for you guys to go to that church in the first place? What
You know what? Somebody invite us to the church. Someone invite us to the church. And when we go with, we're eventually looking for a church and we feel like, it's a good church and everything. But when you go and see what start unfolding in the church and it's not real, you're trying to pull yourself from it.
yeah.
So, it's somebody invite me to the church. Even the police girl, I know the police girl so much. I know her good. You don't even talk to his mom because the pastor control him. He leave from Kingston to come to the church. And this is what happened to her because she's stationed in Kingston.
Who the police?
He called the man his daddy.
Oh, okay. But like so explain. So how long were you a member of this church?
I visit sometime. I wasn't like say a member because I didn't baptize down there or anything, but I visit sometime.
So your mom was a regular
member of the church. Yes.
Okay.
So she stopped about 6 years now, and the guy, the pastor, about 6 years now, and she's still feeling.
The church has been around for a long time then.
It's been a long, long while. Like a couple years now, it's been around. Because before they moved there was on the on Church Street. They were upstairs, the dental office on Church Street. If anybody on the live, they maybe will know the church. No. And after they moved from Church Street to Bottom Road, and they moved from Bottom Road to City Center, and from City Center you get the land there and build it there. So when I stopped going to the church, he was in City Center, not up there where he is now. But it's real something going on, and this man is a real man that manipulate the people them and want to take money from the people them and using demon sacrifice to control these people.
Okay, so
and you can't talk nothing about him to remember them because they believe in him and he wants you to worship him.
Okay. So you said your mom left the church around like 6 years now, you said?
Correct, yes.
What drove her to leave?
Because as I told you, he want my mom to tell lie, and he fell to tell his husband that his daughter is jacket. So he could get to kill my mom because he didn't want my mom to take out a life insurance. He tell my mom to make a will. And my mom like, why you wanted to take out a life insurance? And he even did follow my mom to surgical to take out a life insurance because he didn't want to kill my mom. My mom said he didn't want to kill her so he could get my stepfather so he could use his back part. And I didn't believe her, but now I realize he's a gay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up. So you're saying he's plotting all of this to get rid of the woman, collect the insurance money, so he can have her husband?
Yes, definitely. So I did tell my mom to go and take out life insurance. I can let my mom call it real life. She would maybe explain more to you, but in real life, this is what's going on.
No, I would definitely want to talk to you because we want for the.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can call her and I had my ID though. I'm going to call her.
No man, it not show on screen.
Okay, hold on.
No, sir. Like people not hear this one going right now.
Make sure to send this to a friend and send it to our next friend and the next other friend here. Right now, I get an exclusive. All right. Well, no, I'll go and make sure on the IG people. Follow FRD TV on Instagram and Mr. Mac _ Fox on IG.
Hold on, let me check session.
Yes, we're still hearing you.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try connecting. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
I'm saving my mom. I don't know. Oh, if she had, I'm gonna call her back. My mom even went to mirror to put it in the mirror, but they write wrong stuff in the mirror, so it's been a long while.
Whoa, like no, the part they were like, all right. So there's like some of the pictures that I saw. There was this like curtains arranged in the colors of the rainbow in the church. Was it always like that? When I
used to go there, the curtain was used to be red and gold. So I don't know the rainbow curtain now, but when I used to go there, it used to be red and gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so you said this man was plotting to kill your mother Wanted her to
Yeah,
take out
I'm
a
going
life
to talk
insurance.
to her and she will explain more to you
Yeah.
and everything like that. I'm gonna try her.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know if she had it, if she answered.
This is
Because I'm
crazy.
not in Jamaica, so you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try her.
Okay. This is
I don't
crazy.
know if she did. Mommy? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just me.
Listen.
It not seem like you're connected to her yet.
All right, so I'm gonna call her and call you back and next connect. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh,
No people. Una hear them something yeah? No. Una. So all right. So hold on there. Somebody now is saying that all the deacons in the church are ages 18 to 29. Young boys, you have to call him His Excellency. Worship him, not God. He collected offering 4 to 6 times every prayer meeting. I said to my family, don't go there. No, like everything is everything. Me, I feel laugh because this is just the lady say the man carry her mother at the bank for open for take out the life insurance. All in the guys for for get rid of she so him can have our stepfather. But I want to know if the stepfather used to go to the church too, and where is the stepfather at this point in time? Like no, them pastor yeah, a real chopper them Mac. Go on.
Real chopper, yes.
Yo, but you see the man house, brother?
But you don't know, say them, hey, again, me not have nothing to say. But the church people them and the pastor them, because some of them have some big house and the congregation have nothing. So me can't me no want to say too much because I don't want nobody fling the rock stone after me. I I am just observing the things that are happening in these places.
No,
All right?
hold on, Casey. I think you need to call in and share your story. So Casey is saying she saw him for a consultation from the US, from the US, which cost 150 US. He told he told the person they needed spiritual healing, and it is gonna cost 15,000 US, and told them he could pray to help them get the bank loan and I would get it. What? Oh my god, like what going on so no.
People.
I hold
Well,
on I hold on the people well, we're getting the call now. Hold on. Hello, good night. You're live.
good night, it's me again. This is my mom on the phone.
Okay. Good
Oh,
night,
good
mom.
night.
Hello, good
Yeah,
night.
pleasant good night, mama. Pleasant good
good
night.
night.
Yeah.
I was going to that church from 2014 to 2015.
Okay.
While going to the church, while I was there, that man, he get up and said to me one day that I must tell my husband my past. I tell him no, I'm not doing it. While I was there, while I was there, all right. While I was there, no. After a while, I was home one day. I leave there. I run out of the church. I run out of the man's place and at my home. While I was there, I get a lick in my head. While I get the lick in my head, I hear a voice keep speaking in my head. And the voice keeps speaking in my head, and I spiritual blind and I get unconscious because I couldn't cope and I couldn't recall because I never knew what the procedure was.
Okay.
After a while, that spirit is his spirit, and he keep on running in my head. The spirit keep on running in my head. The spirit in my heart, and the spirit in my dung body, in my womb, and the spirit in my vagina. He said demons in my body. So what he doing now is spiritual warfare because he want the spirit them to eat down my body and be impotent. That every minute the spirit come up, that is his spirit from 2015 fight until now, and every minute thing come, you're going to impotent. impotent. And while I was there, he tell me the man don't good for me. And he go burn down my house. Because me not tell him me pass. Because when me tell him me pass now, he will get the man for himself.
And it's
And
not
when the
about
man, because the man do juco work and he do body work, so when do any man where he see where profitable for him, that he can get the man to mine him, he try destroy the woman. So what happened? He put the demons in my head and he put the demons in my body to suck out my body and to kill me and to get control my family and kill off my family. So I have a last daughter here one night while I was here, he sending some rat bat coming at the house, so black rat bat. So it's the night my daughter said to me, say, afraid, mommy. How did that, when my daughter come down here, my daughter follow me to the church. And when my daughter follow me to the church, in tell me daughter say she first I go die. So true, he say she first I go die now. She first I go die. I don't bring her back to the church. She don't come back. I know church a demons worship. So while I was there now,
Yeah.
and at my home, my husband go and see him. When my husband go and see me offer my husband car, if he want him buy him car, my husband said, no, I don't want no car because I can buy it for myself. So when me take a stop now, he keep on a fight me body with demons from 2015 until now he sacrifice me. So when he sacrifice me now, the demons now go to me pick me them and sacrifice them. He put the sacrifice demons in him. And that demons make your poverty too. It's a demons input upon you and make your poverty. So from that time in they fight me until now. So advice keep on coming up in my head. You're soon dead. You're soon dead. You're impotent. You're impotent. So before I leave there, tell me the man don't good enough for me. Because in take one that woman and put beside me husband. Because what happened now? He did want take me husband now. He use him for himself. And he sacrificed me my granddaughter, my last daughter, and my big daughter. And then after a while, he get my husband to work mine him, and then he sacrifice him. So look here, those places are not church. That man work with the marine kingdom. He give the river made your picture and he stuck your soul. Listen, me know about the spiritual warfare. When he stuck your soul now, after a while, he get you for sacrifice. So when he don't sacrifice you and kill you one side, he give the river made your picture and kill you. So that place when he keep a place that is his name is War Tribal Sacrifice God. He sacrifice people. And when he sacrifice people, because I am a discerner, and I say Jesus, and him don't like me because I say the Lord, and he don't like who people who call upon the Lord. He like people who serve him because he said him is the next God. But a one God me know is Jehovah Jireh. And that man, whenever you don't do what he say, he try to destroy you. Because true me no care me husband go give him that he can have me husband, he want destroy me. And the man a fight me from 2015 until today he had the demons a fight me. What demons he have a me yard. And when he ready, I'll 40 leg he send up on me. But me tell him, say, I don't afraid of him when they send. When he ready, he send those send senior upon me, say, send them. So that man, he is a manipulator, he try to fight people for for their own good. Because true me know is a person who say Jesus in there not like me. When me say Jesus in there, say, bet you have to not demons for you. And at those years in
But that's
gone.
why you have to take out life insurance, and it's not even you alone
All right.
doing it.
Sometimes
He
when you're
exclude the
talking
people
about
then.
something, after when I'm there and tell me husband say, me must go take out life insurance. I make will.
We make you.
So I don't do it. So that
So
means I was going.
I hold on the
Huh?
mommy. So when him tell you to make the will, did he give you
Yeah.
any instructions of who you should put on the will? Like who was the whose name you should put on it?
He never tell me say me must go and make will. Go to like we must go to Sadicor or credit union. So he told
Take
me
out.
to go. He tell me to go there. We go make will and me tell him no. Me not go nowhere. Me no make no will cause me know where up to. So me run out, me run out, And that's why he fight me. Because he have secret society where you go and talk your secret. When you go and talk your secret, in turn your family mind against you. and take the man for himself and have sex with the man and take the man use him. And when he take the man for himself, he put demons in the children them or whatsoever and make the demons suck them out. You see when they die, he tell them see a cancer I have. So you see can go to him because they believe in him and you know says a devil. And when you go to him, he tell you say a cancer you have. And when you have cancer now, when he say you have cancer, you keep on sick, he had the demons that suck out your blood. And then then you're dead, and when you're dead now, he get the soul. So all who what down there, those souls is his. So that's why he fatten them and feed them. And when he fatten them and feed them, that whenever he ready for kill one go kill them kill them, he can them go kill them. And then he take the soul. When the soul belongs to him. Remember say the soul belongs to God, and the spirit, but whenever you serve it, that means say God pick me. You have to the devil. So you are going to hell because him have marrying kingdom, we are hell kingdom. So that's why. God kingdom a good kingdom of him a marrying kingdom. He work with riverbank and the water. And that's what that man do. And
But it's
all
been a
those
long
people
time.
don't eh?
It's been a long time he's going on with this. A long time people
Been
want
a
to
long
talk their
time he going
story and
on
they're
to this
afraid.
that me was
And I was so happy that he exposed because it's been a while and nobody not
yes,
believing people when they talk
yes,
because they
nobody
cannot
not
see.
believe in me when me talk. Can me tell me family them and then don't believe in I right now since he expose them I believe me. Come here tell them what they going through. That man have demons on me right now a fight me.
Yeah, and when he
Me
ready,
put him in a star.
the lot of church member them too, he eat them down in the church, bust up their head, mash up their face. It's long time blood I shed down there.
He mash up
Long
all my
time.
friend. All right, my friend, me have a friend. Me have a friend. The police girl were down there and that, and he turned the police girl from his mother. And him have the police girl, the girl that in the church there.
Yeah.
And he take him brother. He put question to him brother, offer him 15,000 for him back part. And the guy said, no, I don't know that. And he lick down the woman in the church, mash up his head. Blood come through his ears and his mouth. And then after that, he control that girl and from that woman suffer with that girl and don't have nothing to give him and walk beg. And the girl is a police woman now. And he tell the girl say his mother they work up there and take the girl for himself. They see a police girl there. Turn his mind from the woman. So when I want to turn to my mind from me picnic. You see me daughter there? He said to a man he cut out him go in belly. Sorry. One night we go to the church and he say, I
We never
curse
seen
you
that.
because he want curse people. And he see him daughter talk to you, they said, man fit cut out him belly. See him in catch at the church gate. The man attack me daughter bust in hand me girl. And when me go, me granddaughter come call me up there when me go outside, him man pushing knife under me daughter belly bottom if me did me daughter is a dead
Yeah.
person. He said, gunman, he kill me daughter here, they said one. When he read in the singing, it's so hard to lose your loved one to the grave. I said, he had the demons, them are singing on my head. So I must show me, say, that him and them are dead. And me say,
Women
Abraham
tell
that
me
rise
never
up against him,
alive.
I condemn him. He said, trapping me from Billy. And he they tell
Okay,
me,
all right. That's it now. Good night.
so that's it, take care. So he's not a good man. He's a sacrifice man. So all who in the feed and they pay money, and masters of soul, masters of soul. He might pay them for their soul.
Uh,
Mommy,
thanks for
All
sharing your
right.
story
thank
here.
you,
All
mommy.
right.
Respect your mommy.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless
All right.
mommy
Have a
here.
good night.
And keep safe.
God bless mommy.
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
do a
All right.
fighting me still, but me still here.
All right.
All right, mommy.
All right.
No
Wow.
people like
Wow.
this is
Wow.
when you think you have heard it all, like
Mm.
this Casey, are you me I wait one for share your story, cause you know chat
Good night.
talk so good night, Sassy. You hear what one?
Yes.
No, so me never no
Never
no
had
me
ever
You're
a,
seen this
surprising.
before.
White man do
me,
it all the while.
me a laughing, but I know one good laugh.
We
Why?
just can't believe the people of Jamaica like fall victim. I don't know. Me think we kind of have like a common sense, but then we fall victim to Christianity too. So
Yeah.
anything.
Me just said the same thing. What you know? Big up mommy for the call and our daughter. I don't know, wanna send some good prayers to mommy way so she can fight the demon them and whatnot because right this so it's not a good look, you know. But the woman
Yeah,
strong and she'll fight and she hey, you know them older people are staying without them, you know. Some of we not reach nowhere. The prayer from the older
Oh,
people we don't reach nowhere. Okay. Though
that's
that
true.
Jesus will cover all away. So big up mommy and our daughter. And at the end of the day, people, hey, if when I see some things like this are going on, when I must listen and somebody come and tell us something on a family member, when I must listen and listen very carefully. Cause anything can happen. All right.
No, but as we say, in this whole saga, and even before this, like I've always wondered how grown people, because even regular churches who no practice no spiritual warfare, as the lady say, where I just one regular church, like you can't say nothing bad about them pastor, I could have your grandmother,
then praise the
if
pastor
you
more and God.
hey, listen, man. You see, if you pastor, you see, if I want country place and the pastor come from town, and pastor go back home in carry back a scrape ground, You want a yam and banana sitting.
But you know what the funny thing though, Jay? It's all a trade out. Every man want the power for himself because Jesus take the power from God and pastor take the power from Jesus. So it's all a sellout. Thief no like thief, no so they say.
So I
Come
say,
remember, I know Jesus come to teach about God and then turn around worship him. I him them a worship, He pastor come to teach about Jesus and I my church sister worship every Sunday for him dinner big and husband. Carrot juice full of ice.
wait, I say, repeat. What I say.
You know here. Me say Jesus come to teach about God.
Mm,
Right? A God I father, That's what they say.
yeah,
People start worship Jesus and forget about God. The pastor come to teach about Jesus. People forget about Jesus and I worship the pastor.
yeah. Oh yeah,
I
me get
just
what you say, no.
I just say irony right though.
Me get what you say, no. No, but
Yeah.
what you say makes sense with you because all right. Me can't like cause I've seen these things where as when me tell her the pastor cannot wrong. All right, me see. I remember say me it community where me live in a come like a whole movie, cause something when me happening in my community and when me when me tell some story, feel like a joke me I make. No, no, don't laugh. All right, there was this young couple in my community where they were with them meet in a church. Nice looking young lady, the gentleman, they look a bit older than her, but him in church long time. Depon him father deacon, him depon the choir, him play instrument, he can play drum, guitar, everything, and he can sing. So you don't know a popular boy in a church, but young lady come to church, him like the young lady, but you don't know how church thing go. The man they baptized long time, he want to do the right thing. You don't know he want the girl, but say him a go in church, so him have to put ring on finger, the traditional thing.
Mm-hmm.
Man go to all church thing go once in at the church, you have to carry it to pastor. So carry it to pastor, tell pastor say meet one nice little young lady, and you want to get married to her and whatever. So when pastor realize who boss he want married to, pastor say if he not officiate over your wedding. And that Sykes pastor want the girl for himself.
Ew.
The deacon, one of the deacon, I keep people stand up on them foot. Cause two upstanding people in our church, upstanding people in our community as young people where some young people where every youngster look up to them
Yeah.
carry themselves and them look away there. So
Pastor can't fight him
it
out so
just right
easy.
for the two of them get together. And the two of them love them wider at the time. Pastor no want that. I want a deacon them in our church if he married them. Pastor him say him nah do it and the man stick out say him nah do it. Cause he what him say now they only want married because they want to have sex.
I thought we hearing other people in business.
But then even if that was the case, I know that you say in a church, say marriage before sex. So even if that's why they want married, what make you have a problem with it?
So what are we hearing other people in business?
No,
I my shit.
real thing. Me I tell you, man, real thing. Man,
Pastor mash up one heap of marriage.
yeah,
As little pitney, me see, me witness my parents argue every fucking Sunday. Cause my mother, one of them were beat you for go church, and my father Rasta. And when my father ready for him food and my mother come with the fuckery, a problem. And then Mrs. Charmian and Juby, rest in peace. You husband and wife used to war when pastor, cause daddy used to say pastors got go at each other yard. They got three woman of them, my mother Charmian and one and Patsy, and the pastor got 3 yard.
yeah.
Go eating dinner before he got fee yard with fee wife
I
and
would
fee
do.
husband come now fi eat one time because pastor dinner. Or you name cook for pastor but pastor come. Then sit there make man bring.
So I wish pastor can come on my yard, consider around my table name no dinner.
Make your wife super holy and you see.
Yo,
Make your wife
if
super
me not
holy and
invite
you
him in, if
see.
me not invite him in, can't come on my yard.
Make your wife be one of them like a super holy woman. They we are
Where
look
you hear me
position
just
in a
say,
church.
I kick off a plate off my table, you fuck. I will
They
take
know my
myself.
mother and father that come by the Rasta. You know, business
Man,
about the
no
church.
bush pastor can come in at my house, come sit down around table, come
Yo,
eat no dinner. Me not invite
I'm
you.
like, that is that.
What's him mad?
Every Sunday. Sometimes that used to purposely wait till church. We know it's a church over and we are come home for sit down and share in dinner. Somebody comes.
Yo, the bad things make laugh. Yo, oh,
Yo, but it's true though.
it's,
When me see it, me couldn't believe. And then when me see the videos and the pictures of the kids, them and everything, me say, look at that. So you know, say this a pastor I really want them the adults, they know them the adults, they are just them are disposables, you know. Are they picnic them? I go be the real followers, you know, cause for them mind I go pure and embedded in it, just like how we embedded in a Christianity, you know. You can't go deter them. It's like how the adult them still kind of feel like say, no man, this not right. Cause there's
yeah.
somebody in the temple that have to call 911, you know. As somebody in the give out the trigger, you know. So somebody was a believer, but a believer with doubt. You
No,
see the picnic.
but not even that. I can't be feared. You know, you can see somebody neck
Yeah,
bust in
but
front of
but
you.
listen, you see when you're under spell and hypnosis, remember if you get somebody if you bust somebody throat in a proper hypnosis that you know. You're under some proper that's what we watch for a lifetime. And you remember the man that they do it over here, I think a Jersey or one of them places, the one man when do it, one white man. He mean do it in a same thing, same little cult and in carry whole heap of girl, but a woman, a white man, them always taking off for them. We don't know why I go on with that one yeah. I mean hear people I say when the picture them did used to post all the while about them church and whatever, the
Yeah.
rainbow flag was never there. So the rainbow flag was there that specific night. It just me just no no yeah
Yeah,
man, me
because
disappointed.
even the lady we just talked to our daughter when she called first. Me asked her about the rainbow colors, and she said when she visited, it wasn't those colors weren't there.
It was blue and
Some
red or something like that.
I think a red and gold or something like that. She said,
I read Angola, most of them people they call it you.
but no, what was shocking to me more than anything when we take away from the story, you know, is the part where the daughter said, and the lady even confirmed it, that the man literally wanted her to take out a life insurance. And what pastor would tell a person to do that? If you take out if you force them to take out a life insurance and write will and all these things.
But that's so they do over yali while. It's just when they feel like say they have gotten them to the point they fully believe in them. But that's why me tell you say with Jamaica, you see because me lose half we still with that one there, you know. Cause me think with a little bit.
You
Me
know,
don't know. Maybe we give it too much ratings
I
as
know
a
no, but if you
Jamaican.
really if you go back go look, you know, all the church thing running now, you really and truly you shouldn't even be surprised. Because that's
Me
what me
not,
say.
me
Back
not
to the,
surprised. Alright, this is the thing that surprised me, Jay. Remember, no, they catch you with Christianity, cause they come with Jesus, so a man come out of the sky. They give you something frictional, we greater than self. This a man you come with into one and into foot. Me never did I expect say, you know, like everybody at Jamaica know about Obia. Everybody know about, you know, superficial powers. It's
Yeah,
not like back then when we were lacking
but
you know.
all right. You found upon a live later me that explain some. So
Yeah, me did miss out to leave.
yeah, so all right. So me tell you where them pastor man, you do, especially them type of pastor, yeah. Them stage stuff. If you prove say them a prophet. So then we tell us say Miss so and so call, say for instance you in a church and me a preach now and me I say, Sister Sassy, you see that one boy where you have? Warn him because him a go dead and ray. So you see what them do now, them set up somebody if you try off of your son, you know. You get me I say? So you know
Then
because
gone fast.
pastor did tell me. No, me just I use a scenario. Pastor
But
him
that's
tell
the
me.
true you thought. Me just
No,
said
but
the
so you see
funny.
when you see, because if you follow his story, a young youth had said that something they say the reason why him did believe is because him and others are because them see stuff where the man talk about come to pass. And then why people afraid for left now, because when them want for left, I realize that them a plan for leave, him threaten them, said things are gonna happen to them. So through him talk things and it happen, people afraid. So nobody no want do nothing about it. Because him
All
don't
right.
have them in one place now where him a control them.
You see why inner spirituality is very important. Because you see, if you're connected to the universe by yourself and you're connected and one with yourself, you sense your own dangers and know your own destiny. Like you understand yourself, and you know, if you depend on a pastor, a Bible, or nobody to guide you, you know, you guide yourself. But looking for somebody to believe in is what's gonna always lead us astray. Does slavery, does politics, does even fucking school. Can then tell we say sunrise and sunset and then tell we say earth, the one bag of fuckery.
Well,
Then
not
confuse you.
what I know. Not a question, but let me see if we can jog some memories or see what people really know. When they said all like bad slave them.
Jamaica then say.
Jamaica, they say so.
All right. And again, more people go up and then Google and research this. Which country has the most churches per capita? We
Jamaica.
can answer it, Jamaica, right? So therefore, what did they use to enslave people further?
No, the religion.
They use religion, right? So why only things in Jamaica have so much church?
To keep them mind
Hold
content,
on,
to
no.
keep them all
Man, I got
down.
just left it right this. I mean, I have nothing else to say, but just want for people go ahead and think about that real quick.
That's why I say. That's why I say me kind of disappointed in a way because they embedding that in religion. Then should I read between the line with this? Yeah, me not know still here as to each its own, yeah.
Listen to me, man. You see them are people,
Me
yeah?
not got church to listen to nobody. Me will read my Bible
Me
and
not,
decipher what we need to
not
decipher.
allowed
Me
clean,
tell you
never
Me I
why
tell you
allowed
that
your
right
Mac.
now.
me tell you what the
Never
big
come to me.
tell you what illiteracy have a lot to do with it, you know.
And lack of purpose and them something that you know. Cause enough of them don't know love. So you see first little gentleness so then get, then feel like it's honest and it's true. So then just latch on to it. And that's when
Yeah,
you're
right.
living in a harsh society and you get because this man that come with provide them with place, comfortable, everything, food, everything. So, then some people may even just take it for a safe haven. I don't know, they get themselves in until then they reach too late. You
So
know,
fancy how we ungodly now because we are logical thinkers. We can't stay there. Me not make nothing. Me live off of my own conscience. Nobody no lead me.
nobody not lead me neither, Jay.
Nobody not lead
Make
me.
me lead myself astray. So when me reach I even me say, boy, Father, you say trust me God. me God, me
I
trust
know
now.
myself. Me always a leader. Me no follow.
Me not follow. Me not follow nobody and go to church because sit down.
Minga
Last
when I
time
push
me
down
read my
church.
Bible and me good. Me alright with that.
Jay, I'm back when me I got high school. You know them push down church and them push down people. Me always see it on TV at Saturday time and me tell myself some more experience it. Me got the people in church and then push and then pray and then push and then pray. When me can't drop your pastor whisper in my ears, you is a worshiping leader. Fire under your foot, you need to give your life to God. God, God,
In try a different direction.
because I couldn't drop. All the man a push. The rats me a drop and go. So they know what I do.
Talking about that. Like as I tell you, I grew up in a church. So me when me younger, me there at church, right? And you know, pastor preach and I think what no, it wasn't Sunday school. Pastor preach and sitting and them I say, who wants to be delivered? Put up their hand. You know, so me put up my hand, come on. You know what I mean? Cause you read about deliverance and really and listen. Me no say I trick that they say who want baptized. So me hold up my hand. Hold up me and then one sister come over and hold put on my head and I pray for me, you know what? You know, me not take it as did it and prayer go on and since after church done, sister draw me one side and I try counsel me on about baptism. I said, me not ready for that something. That them time me I like 11 or about 10. And me I said, me not even live no life yet, like me can't baptize. No, like because even though me young, me have sense. Like me I said, no, I'm not ready for that. Yo, no lie, people. For about a month and a half, me have to hide from this woman. Every Sunday, the woman dung in my ears, but and me I say, yo, you woman take a piece of head. Yo, did the woman end up hate me? Cause woman react like you woman say me a devil don't show me no one baptized.
Hey, you know when we should have know say church vicious. No offense to the Christians. When them look of effort I give pitney ties envelope. Say pitney like a $5 and $10 where we I get figure by sweetie and bag juice now with it techie. Put in an envelope cause we want
You never see that one there yet still. But
you never see that? What? Me was one of them. Me that time me can't talk about it because me baptized when me about 10, 11, you know. I don't think me start got bingy for me at 12. Cause me say I can cross this, me go take up and I most bad word my cousin in my life and after me baptized. So one thing me know is true about Christianity. You see, when you're baptized and the pastor read that spell over you, we tell us no, I dip you in the Father, this one, then tell us you pick up your then tell us once then do that, you've now picked up a spiritual warfare at true. Cause Jay, I never cussed much bad word as a pitney.
So like you fight your demons.
Everything get me cross. Because like you know, like honestly, me feel that was one of the most times where you know when it does feel like this enough for me. Me start ask that I saw come pastor them I start telling mother say me no manners. Because me start ask question now, like things not add up, things not make sense. And the question when me ask, then can't answer. Mommy I start here through daddy expose me to being yeah, you know, you get knowledge and whatever. Yeah. So you don't need to ask question because me I get knowledge from two sources. So I want to figure out what makes sense. Pastor look on that now as me I get brainwashed. Pastor now start telling my mother to tap me from God bingy. Mommy I kill me with lick now. Daddy him now drink and cuss. I choose someone sitting with that Christian war they are.
But
nah, really and truly though. They really feeling racks on after if you ask questions. I mean, I like that. You're supposed to be able to ask questions. If you can't, you have to get a better understanding of certain things. The best thing you can do is ask a question, right?
Yeah, I've never heard about the children paying tithes for
me
children.
use one like a brown envelope. Me can describe the brown envelope. You give it to the usher when you come to church or Sunday.
No, I know what the envelope is. I've never seen kids get it.
Yeah. So you as a pitney, yours you give yours to the usher or to your Sunday school teacher.
And that's our next thing too, when we never could understand with the church. And every church do it. But most churches do it where they pray on the young people them. Like, oh, if you want baptize some people when I live no life yet. Like them not know wrong from right yet if you can decipher. You understand me? I say so you baptize them now when them start go high school and college and them look or something there. Them start experiencing something they never experienced. What do you think them are gonna do? Then you say them backslide. Of course, them are go backslide because they don't know nothing different. Like you know, grow them sheltered in a church. All of them like make them make some mistake first, and them decide say, okay, the worldly life yeah, and for me, I want to go to church, I want to stay in a church. And then if you know, when the church then keep crusade, it's like them go there physically how much soul they can win. Them is like so they you know they like the mass baptism them and them sitting there. Them baptize the whole community, and by the time the church pull long and gone, everybody turn back.
And them the business board them not understand how them get themselves in an either. I see them thing with christening, you know. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. Again, rituals are very important and you have to pay attention. Christening is a ritual, that's why it involves a verse and water. we all know everything when in a new life form. And if I'm a new life, when you go start over in a life, it's always good for water. Water is always present, right? When you do them something there, you don't know the meaning behind it. You just do it through, you tell yourself say it's a tradition or whatever. But from the beginning, you remember you bless your pitney under Jesus, right? So you just put him under the covenant of Jesus, right? So now, whatever warfare is associated with that lifestyle there, or the religion, the whatever people want to title it as, that's the life you're gonna be living. Automatically now you enter, and according to them, they have one demon named Satan. So now you in a spiritual warfare, you're not even know. Because your parents just bargain your soul. All right, yeah, I grew up at the age of 12. That's why they love catch you before you reach teenage, because of Jesus baptized them at 12, and you remember? Right before the adolescence. So when them, to me, the method or the tactic when them I use is guilt. You see, as a teenager, as a young kid, now when you mess up,
guilt and fear, man.
yeah, and that them a play with. And then you and yourself now start say, oh, I got. So to me, it's all a game, just like he harm me, just like all of these
Right.
brotherhood.
You see, even growing up like me stay just like you, Sassy. Me question everything. Cause me like knowledge, me like to know things. So the older I got, is the more me start question stuff. And me I say to myself, say, so if church, I want something like, you know what I mean, turn on that this, Sassy.
What?
Like how me I get a feedback a while ago. Yeah, so like how is it you have in a university? You even have universities that are for the church, like theological universities where people go learn to preach. How can you learn to preach? Like that in itself to me is utter rubbish.
Because there's, all right, again, it's all about rituals, frequency, vibration to manipulate your energy.
Then that me I say, like
When you
I teach people to do that. Like I've always, me tell you who me would I believe in as a pastor. You see, a man we can't read, where him can tell about things in the Bible, or him can talk about some things like, and I wonder how him know this because him can't read. So
you want
him
me to tell us something, Jay?
is ordained, but the man we got school feed, me no want hear nothing from you because them teach you all the tricks and the trade of the business. They come tell people foolishness. How you got school for turn preacher?
You know why me not even follow a man who can't read? Because guess what? Him not teach half a book, but in knowledge and in gift when he have is jaded by the teaching he got.
Not
So you see, and
necessarily.
me tell,
Not
well,
necessarily.
I'm
Not all the
finish
time.
explaining me. I tell you, say, well, I know.
No, I understand what you say, still, but not all the time.
Well, me now say, if you want to teach about God, yes, but if I teach about Jesus, it's jaded information. Why? Because me tell people this all while. You know why Rasta is frowned upon in Jamaica? Because there's only two religions out there: Christian and Rasta. Christian I one way white man give and tell us say it's right. Rasta I one way African them left and then tell we say it's wrong. So it's when people get a vision or people go through nothing in life and then get rescued, they now go say, yo, the Almighty just saved me. They run go to church, go baptized because they feel like or they were taught that Christianity are Jesus. So the man we are going to preach without intelligence, same way, he might preach based off the knowledge where him get. You see, if him more preach and talk about God, then yeah. Me can say that man is true and that man is genuine because he might preach off of just godly visions, godly communication. But once he touch Jesus topic and the Father, Son, and Holy Dopey, I knowledge him off away him get.
Yo,
Then no ghost not up. Oh, sorry, Christians. I didn't mean to touch your can, but I will not say ghost and
going
up.
on church, go tell him about hold it up, yes. Hey, all right. Our next thing too, where enough. There are so many reasons and so many things why that church something, yeah. Like, if you want to know all these people really think, try hold a conversation with them and disagree with them and you see how angry they get.
Because religion comes from the Latin and Greek word religio, which means to blind and holds one's mind to a specific concept.
No man, try hold a conversation. Me tell you the only set of people where me see you can reason with, and then we reason with you and listen to you, and not really try if war upon certain things are like Jehovah's Witness. Them love talk. Them will reason.
Which Jehovah's Witness? They
Be-
love, you know why you and them have good conversation? Because you're a Rasta. So you see knowledge where you have, it goes along with their knowledge. You know, only place you not differ when you start say Selassie and them start say Yahshua. Other than that, no, it's the truth. It's just like why you think Jews over here don't like Rastafarians and them try to break you if you cut off your locks because they refuse for you and them to wear the same crown. They want you to know that no, we are not the same. You're below me. I did not steal your knowledge. This is my knowledge. But the Rasta man eat him now. I say move pussy, you take my knowledge. That's the only difference.
Because look at this, you know.
So, but
if you notice, like people who are deeply involved in church, like if they are from a Baptist denomination, if them are 7-day, if them are Adventist, if them are Jew, they don't get along.
But that me that tell you, your bro.
And the whole of them, I see him, God, the whole of them are praising, you know, but because them are different denomination, like, and some of them belief system different, them can't get along. Then how uno want to see if people we the people and we're off the world and we're worldly and however uno want to see if we are uno now get along with no one another.
Because me tell a little while, me say it again. Religion. Then teach you at school about religion. When they say it's a group of people coming together who believe in one concept or whatever, so they tell you, true, they want to break it down like we donks. But at the end of the day, I want to see man tell we say every English word is a spell, and the definition of the word is what carries the force of the spell, right? So listen again what the definition of the word, the Latin root of the word. Religio is the word. To blind and hold one's mind to a specific concept of belief. So, of course, people who are under a specific religion cannot have a conversation with somebody who is outside of the box because their mind is programmed to only think about what's within the box, nothing outside of it. And the natural reaction of any human being is anything where you can't understand, your brain kind of jumbled and you're going to have a natural confused reaction. Some people react out of confusion with anger. Some people react, in stupidity. Everybody react different to confusion. But most people, anger is the result of confusion. That's why when people try to spit knowledge and say your mother and your theorist or you're a devil worshipper. When me can my pit them go to church for God bless, right? Because me try to show a Christian my way. Me make them shit pan themselves. Me not just sit down and say, oh, me not care.
All on this sassy. Not one that you can call in, man. And dispute whatever sassy I say. You go and sassy me here.
Me can't be pitting them go to church Christian each time I get pregnant. Different denominations, different churches. And I give them one request. Me say traditionally, children are supposed to be blessed. That's how I know. So I don't want to break the tradition. However, I have one request. Do not give my children to Jesus. Bring my children to God. And every pastor tell me say they cannot do it. And me kindly take my children and walk away. Then
cannot do
what? Me a sinner.
Cannot do what?
Then cannot bring the pity them to God without going through Jesus. So me then cost me when me don't lecture them, me say, so well on, uno there have to do the work of God and what me say because uno can't go through the man like uno. Where the Bible telling us come here to teach uno about God. He never, if uno know we already know, but I need Jesus, And you claim say you know your way to God now. So be I tell us I can't me pity to God for me. And you tell me say you can't do it because you have to give a sacrifice to a third party. Okay, then I'll leave with my children. They class me as devil worshiper, they class me as sinner, they class me as demon. Ask yourself this question: who is God gonna sin, me or you? I did my part. I brought them according to Uno Church is the house of the Lord. I brought them to the house of the Lord. You turned them away, not me. Wrong or right?
True. Yeah, well, make sure something with that with church. Like I really you have some church, where if you've never been to church, like some people just not go to church. If you're dead, God help you if you can't go to them church. Them not church your body in there.
I'm mostly Sabbath church.
Stand there. All them sitting there now, like seriously, like I think them pastor are easy. You can't stay
Come
there.
like
You
a
can't stay there
hairdresser
go
shop.
and praise them.
If you go do a year around the corner this week, you can't come back at the shop next week.
You never see some church where when a young girl and going at church, like once then take up a church, it come like a 120-year drop down on them. Then just get whole and look and we. Hey, one church in my community, man, when I square. Hey, me no know who I just make a fit the people. Yo,
I'm
you see,
Pentecostal.
listen to me now, man. Oh, you know. Yo, you see
I
clothes them
feel
where
baptized in a one.
you see clothes them where woman then wear. Yo, woman with a woman, yo, no shape, no show, no nothing.
Yeah,
Then just
okay, that's
straight, so no pleat, no frock, no. Yo, me
Pentecostal strict. Pentecostal to me that come like, you see, a Yahweh, it's Sabbath church, a Yahweh the name where if you're the menstrual, you can't come out of your room practically, cause you can't go around nobody, you can't a Yahweh church, no so? Pentecostal to me.
Me know Yahweh church too, but me not really know much about them.
Me
Me not
also
so me couldn't
anti-master, they embedded in it. It was annoying. But you see, the Pentecostal church to me would have come like the Sunday church version of that church day. And so they strict. You can't wear ears ring, you can't wear
Yeah,
pants,
no jewelry, no jewelry
nothing, you
whatsoever.
can't do nothing. That is, I mean, baptizing a one man.
Yeah,
You
me
are
say me look,
beating
maybe
and
used to
it
see young girl, young woman living in a church, man. Then look whole. I mean, I say, then nobody me see how they look all right. As you baptized like a whole house tumble down on you. Like, no, sir.
awesome,
Me not say them for dress X-rated, but you still can put yourself together. And it's not about makeup and cream in your hair and them look or something. But look like you have it, look at it in the eye. You want people to come to church. Make church look like one place we go now. Why you understand what I
makes
say?
it exciting.
Make it look exciting. Make it look like a somewhere like you say yes. Card. Or you're baptized now and say, all right, then you're saved. And when me look on you, like in life where you live, when you go baptized, you live worse than me. Or you look worse than me, then why me go and come join you? Like, then that not gonna make me look like an idiot.
As we are talking about church, me take one Uber one day, right? And the man I tell me, say, I look a wife. So me end up start chatting now, cause me I say, yeah man, me can't give him to somebody at Jamaica. No, listen to it now, no. End up find out says I'm mad as I hear voices. Oh, the man start, when he start hear voices, how he start hear voices. You know, over here, we church them, when you're a missionary and they send you up and work and stuff, and then you car and whatever, and then something there. In born in a family where I study and live. Him no in a church and him something about just through lifestyle or whatever and parents push him in it. And him a do it and then go perform an exorcism. What they call it?
Exorcism.
And when he come back, him and devices them. He reach all a mad out psychiatric ward everything and him say, once he take him pill a man in time, him alright. But if he don't take him pill them, he say catch all house a fire with him mother in there. I may have to look into it.
They
In my mind,
perform
laugh and say
exorcism
she
and the
deserve it.
demon galang pan. No, nothing but that.
No, but look at it this way. Churches, then pick up a pitney, send him in a something we never want, we never ready for. They not screen, they not scan. But because a licky just like anybody else out the road.
Is if you are like people and where they are delivered church, where they are not delivered church, a protected church, make your pitney want to see and you want to say extra money and go to your pastor and see if you want to get it out of your offering.
I remember you got church 20 years now and a pay offering. When do it for your 20,000? Because you get 1,000 a day. Just 1,000 a month right here. When do it for you?
You can't stand it.
Hey, you know, so when I asked some pastor one time, this was a stupid question, but I was just being feisty. I said, sir, brother Robin, he did name. We can't prophecy church in go and Rocky Pines, so we can't call him out until he said a lie. He was a bishop at the time, but I got Jamaica, what you say, my pastor. I would have like any Christian or pastor upon the live answer this to me. Uno love collect offering and go on like offering of a fixed church and rate it, right? So me ask Robin, Mr. Sir Robin, so if the church just built and brand new, what do I do with the offering money? I was a little girl, so I look on that like my face. Because people in the church was poor, you know, I did have a kind heart. Yeah. So me I see too much poor people, and every week the offering plate was full. So I'm like, what are you guys doing with the money? Pastor Osborne, Chris, Pastor Stewart, Chris, and wife, Fat and Flexi, everybody a fly out. What the hell? Oh, we put it in a fund for
and then Pitney got private school.
according to them, is like for when the church roof or anything starts happening, there'll be money there. So me say all 50 a year collecting offering and put in a funds. I saw me talk when me did younger. So they never like me in a church.
Yo, listen to me, man.
Yo, church
Yo,
like partner draw. And whoever and everybody was dashing and patching and
Pastor drive past your God church and him not picking you up. Car
I true that.
empty.
I
Him
will heap
nah
a
pick
time
you
there
up.
sitting there.
Nah pick you up.
Slow down and wave and go. Yeah, listen to Papi show.
Call
Yeah.
it live. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right, well gone.
Wagwan.
Oh God.
All right, so my talk more share with the items in. All right, in the Old Testament, them say, thou shalt not commit adultery, right?
So yeah, so then say.
And then them of the Old Testament, then them of the New Testament. Or why them never just continue the Testament, them call it a New Testament, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is now, the first thing with them presenting are the book of Matthew, them tell about the generations, right? And who begot who and so forth, right?
Yeah.
In that regards, Joseph supposed to come from the line of David, but him and not Jesus' father. So all people present Jesus as descendant of David and all these other folks, but yet still him and not Joseph's son. So who was the one where really impregnate Mary? And what kind of adultery did she really commit? And then it's so funny to say people are uphold that belief they're moving forward, but not realize a big form of adultery did occur.
I agree with you, Carla. People don't realize that everything that they are teaching us out of their mouth say isn't right. The Bible supports it. The Bible supports sacrifice. The Bible supports sexual rituals. The Bible supports homosexuality. The Bible supports so much brutal. The Bible is a Masonic book, so it's all about sacrifices, You know what to me? Where them come in with Jesus to me?
Abuse against women too.
You know why they came in with Jesus to me? You remember the Mayans and the Egyptians and all of those people talk about the sky people? So to me, every generation before us has knowledge of the sky people and has some experience with the sky people, right? You see, over time, humans came and we formed this elite society where govern the world. We know that. You see, this elite society, they have the knowledge. They know about the sky people, but they never want to teach about it. So then create this word called alien and tell we say we don't believe say exists. True, they know why we believe say exist. These same sky people, if you notice the Bible describe all these people coming out of the sky the same way like the Mayans describe the people them company and the same way the Egyptians describe the people them where they land on the pyramid. So if we believe in all those things, because of them we use govern the society that we live in, wrong or right? Men on the life, oh no quiet so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But want to know
Listen,
follow
boy,
me
stuff.
because me I go fast. So I don't want to the last.
Where's the caller?
All right, so the thing is, no, it's like for me, to even mention that, they would have seemed like now quote unquote blasphemes, in. But I think that are the questions where a whole heap of people in the church want to ask these questions. I'm sure that, especially certain women, they would not want to ask the pastor these questions. But how could they really ask if they were basically be considered as blasphemy, right? So in that regard, it's just people really look on things from a diligent type of outlook and realize that certain things where the Bible mentioned in the Old Testament, it was basically contradicted in the New Testament because a certain set of people that set them thing away. It's really psych, It's like a form of storytelling, like a movie script, like a screenwrite or screenplay. If people look on it from a perspective as such, then can really find the answers within. That's why the book tell it in itself, the truth shall set you free. Because they know that in regards to that, the book is all about finance. Like, finance is really a salvation.
Because it sounds like you pick and choose which part in that book you want to believe and which part you don't want to believe. So let me ask you one question. For your born and you read till now, right? You ever see a fictional book mixed with a non-fictional story? Or if you have a book, one is fictional and one is non-fictional, correct?
Wait, hold on there. Sorry, I hear you, but I'm not hear too clear. It's like a feedback.
You hear me now?
Yeah, here now.
Yeah, try yeah, go on again.
May I say, it look like you, I do like a pastor them. Why me say that? Because you say some story in the Bible frictional and some story is non-frictional. And so you say, right? That means
Not
that some
necessarily,
real and some not real.
but being some nasty but it's still in the Bible that Abraham is mean in that regards and fiction. So I mean if I want to put it in that sense yeah, I guess.
But me can left you with one thing so you think about this for yourself.
What else?
You ever see a book we mix with frictional and non-frictional stories yet? Or do you always notice that the writer always separates it? So you either have a frictional book or a non-frictional book. Correct?
Right.
So if you are going to believe
Yeah,
in
no.
your Bible, you have to tell yourself that either this book is frictional or it's non-frictional. You can't pick, choose, and refuse which story you are going to believe or not believe because books are not written in that manner. Everything on this earth is done in a mathematical manner. Everything has its calculation and its order. You realize that based on life, right?
Yeah. If I don't actuality, the Bible is a form of testament. They're testaments of men. So it basically an occurrence that occurred in a freedom observation. I don't want to put it, again, this time, I don't want to come off as blasphemous or anything of the sort. But the
Why
way
you
I'm
so
look on the
afraid to
word,
express yourself?
huh?
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to express yourself. God not judge you
The
if you
way,
want understanding. No make pastor
the way I'm
and
look on the
man
word,
knowledge blindside you.
the way I'm look on the word gospel, I consider it to be gossip. So it's kind of like a style. Because if you have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John can gossip about an individual based on their testimonies, it's like, so if you notice certain narratives of them story, it's not accurate to another person. It's kind of like TMZ in comparison to another media outlet speaking on accounts of a
Like the
certain
story is
event.
omitted.
And it depends on which fan or which stan want to accept it and believe it. That's why you have different, cliques of fans and all these things like other denominations, depending on the believability of the story or the gossip, because we wasn't there to experience it.
True.
So it's a form of a tabloid.
True. That's why I said to
So
you, say.
basically, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So basically, the pastor is there to translate the tabloid, and people are paid tithes and offering for the information of the illustration of it. And it could be guys in any other type of vibe to be like church fund or whatever fund or whatever. But yet still, it's just a form of payment towards the tabloid of the gossip. Cause we would expect that people wouldn't be able to graduate from church. But I mean, I haven't seen it yet. So what is there we're really trying to understand? That's I mean, if if you want to look on it on an intelligent type of vibe, you really wonder what's really going on. How can they not grasp what's being dispelled? Is it based on the pastor not being able to dispel it correctly, or the people are able to understand it correctly? Something not go on to where nothing not connect in that regard.
I don't really understand what you mean. I think explain to me what you mean.
But man say there are people that have been in the church their whole life, but yet still they will be considered in a poverty state, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, they keep on giving to the church.
Yeah. It's just like an
in that
abuse victim.
occurrence, huh?
I see you an abuse victim of the stocks. They call it stock syndrome. Where your abusee has been abusing you all of your life, and he set you free one day, and instead of running off and going to get help, you go to a gate and turn back, walk into the house, and don't want to
Oh,
leave.
okay, yeah, but I understand that syndrome there.
Yes, it's the same thing with religion.
With
The
that, with
guilt and the fear, as when me and Dre did a talk about. You see, if like the people them, they insist something are going on, right? But because of the guilt what them feel, because of the knowledge what them feel like so them have that is so right to bring them closer to God, they don't want to feel like them a shun God, they don't want to feel like them a slap the God in their face. So them a try wall it out because remember the teacher said God no give we more than we can bear. And when I say you have to push and push cause after all of the hard work it a go pay off and there's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow, then kill you with all of them something there. To make you feel like say enduring pressure and pain and suffering is a part of life success. They don't make you feel like say you can burn and get success out of just happiness and joy. You have to go through some form of terror. And if you even look at even not to stray from the topic, but if you look at the world celebrities and the world icon them right now, all of them have a sad story behind them. All of them have something where heartfelt and heart drenched. Why? Nobody can just come from greatness and rise to greater stuff. Everybody have to always have a sorrowful, painful story, a manipulative background. Basically, because of some look pan, when
well
me I
on
watch the American
well on
Idol
the
alone,
well
and them
on
a
this
get a sad story. Jay, you low.
well on this I see. At Neil and Najwan Dan, no calling with the facts them and the thing them then. Because that's why I'm not discuss religion, because there's always gonna be the divide. You always got the people where I say you don't know where you talk, say, and you got the people where go burn you out. Like
All right.
in all honesty, I don't have a problem with religion and God and that. So because as when I say I grew up in the church. My problem is the church itself and how the institutions are run. Like you see how much things are happening in Jamaica. We are talking about, right? In terms of like the poverty and all of them stuff that we are going. Like me not see no church I try to help nobody. Me not see no church like back in the days when you'd have a church member them come out and go look for all the old people and were sick and beard them and give them some food. Yes, when they see church, when last you see one church do like all one kids street and them something they entertain and prominent people in a community we see I do them something. We not see no church I do them something for people. See what they when COVID strike, you don't know how much pastor I send how much voice note to people say them for Cashapp and Zelle and whatever them tithes. When me send tithes got church I mean not got if you
You know,
got
see, Afrin
if you
start
got church
collecting
if
a
you got church
funeral.
and you're baptized and you cannot pay the tithes, them literally want to run out of church. Even though we know a church building itself have to be taken care of, like bill of pay and them because something the churchyard can cut. But some of them something they can pass it on to people in the church. One waka man no church member they know one waka we can cut it yard
One
see
day
little money.
fundraiser can
Yeah,
pick the
like
church and fix
what
it.
church I do for society right now where they are praise church. Me want to know come tell me. Me no see church I do nothing for nobody right now. In terms of society, like when I look how much I even did that something where I go on with the little girl, how much little girl I go missing and girl I get raped and them something there. Me not see no church I talk about it. And I pray for country to get better and rain and all of this something. What church I do for people right now? You know,
Hey, like me.
Trying to get the Rasta
Hold
cross.
on, hold on.
anyway,
Like me say,
caller, thanks for
hold on.
calling here.
Bless up,
Yeah,
Carl.
respect,
All
respect.
right, bless
What
you.
me say? Church supposed to run, especially when they might get the tithes and offering and whatnot. Take all of that and run it like partner. Everybody who join the church or everybody who in there will have problem. Everybody going to get a payout at home. If that's in that pot, and everybody get a payout so they can take care of every little thing while going on. When the church, the roof need to fix, they know say that the money are going to go to the church at this time. And Sister Jones are going to be next week. And Sister Andrea, then Mass here, then Rasta, and then Sassy. You understand? That's where it must go. Because then they become very fear. Because nobody really know when the church money I go.
Mark,
All right.
oh, we so sure say I know that them I do between the two pastor. Can't remember no pastor never
Could
broke
be.
out.
Never.
I just remember them. We not sure, And every time, look at, why funny thing? So much Afrina true and everything, but when crusade and there's something there for go, we have to still put money for rent bus. We have them have to still put money. No, we can't. Them days are done for me. But they have to still put money for rent bus. I don't know if you put money for buy food for we fried chicken and bread for have to eat on the bus. There's so we were like we offering money the then time day. And that's why I tell us then I want me in a church again, sir. They rebuke me for me reach the door because I'm big and can't talk now.
Most of them church, if you fall upon hard times, you cannot go to pastor. You go tell them, say, pastor boy, you know, say, me not telling like me lose me work and me I try keep up all my savings gone, rent come up, light bill and then something, me not no money for send it in the gas school. Then would I never come together and say, church, we have you don't have to call no name. We have a sister going through some hard time. So for the next month, all the offering and tithes will be going to sisters. You don't have to call no name. So you can already tell the sister, say, here we go on. You see, every Sunday when we collect tithes, just meet me in a vestry and me give you one thing for you take care until you get back on your foot. Like if people in a church are suffering and them still are try to find tithes to pay. People are like money to pay tithes to backside.
Jay, you know what? All I know God loving church, not God loving Jesus loving Christian people on the life where I got church over 10, 15 years now, man. I dare you to go to the treasurer of that church and say, show me church bank account just for the last 5 years. And tell me if you see it all I have for no what show for the last 5 years in there. Or at least 25% tight. Then me and you can have my conversation. Because I guarantee the bank account is as dry as when it just start. Or you know all like a crumbs in there? A linga and them will tell us to then transfer it to the main savings or the main this or some made that is some way.
Pastor suit ever well sharp, car Chris, house big like like stadium.
You notice pastor wife always have nice hats. Hats aren't cheap.
First and foremost, is if it's in a some church, Sunday day is a show off day. Because you have some woman in that church, like for the church, them we're heighty tighty. Them now we're the same, just got church 2 times, they call like a dance hall, you know.
Then they same thing.
You can't stand it. All right. If you want to know people were gossip people, go to church. You know, see sister so and so, in can't change the hat.
But you know, some more girls lose virginity at church than in a dance. I wonder don't know that. All I see them crusade want to go bring up convention, no crusade convention.
All right, me not gonna lie too, no. When me in my teens and we used to go to crusade, a woman we go look.
You're there. Convention I want to know go here, left for no one.
Carla, go ahead.
Go ahead, Carla.
Yes. Blessed night.
Blessed.
Yes, so with the item I say now, the item believing in the Most High or not. Because by now we're supposed to be able to realize that this so-called Christian church now have nothing to do with the Most High. Them don't even read the Bible. And it's evident, you understand? So you can't use Christians, so-called Christians, to validate or invalidate the truth concerning the Bible. They don't have nothing to do with the scriptures.
Would I
like somebody to go ahead and comment about that?
I don't remember show. Carla, you're Jamaican?
Yes, sir. I was born in Jamaica, but all right, the same Bible where everybody I talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask a question. How we can talk about something that we don't know about, right? Majority of the people online now are on the phone. If I say, all right, if I ask you questions concerning the Bible, can you actually answer, or are you just regurgitating what the pastor has taught us over these years? Who read it for themselves?
I can't answer, but one thing when I go say to you, Carla, you see, if you used to watch one program on Jamaica named on TVJ named Religious Attack with one guy named Ian Boy.
Yes, man. Oh, you mean with Ian Boy? Yes, sir.
A little girl, right? I saw me know a weird long time.
Likewise, go ahead.
You see, one thing me learned from watching Ian Boy program. Every religion and every cross is a company, they come with one book in their hand, and it's called the Bible. When a man company one night to say I'm a vampire, I Bible in come use and prove why I'm a vampire. When some Catholic man
Okay.
company one time we say them practice cannibalism ritual, at the same Bible they come with. When the Rasta come down to Bermuda Baruka company one time and I Bible in come with. So me as a little girl, I
I agree
realize
with
you
you.
see that book there
That is true.
is a very dangerous book. I have it. Just remember when I used to
All right,
teach about
okay?
spell book.
Look here. I'm not cutting assist, but
Yeah,
look,
right.
using that analogy, free this now. So, all right, can we use that to say that all right, let's use a knife then as a thing now. So a knife in the hand of everybody is the same instrument. Does it have the same
Potential.
if a knife is in every no, if everybody has a knife in their hand, will it have the same result? If a child hold a knife, will it have the same result? If a devil hold a knife, if a bad man hold a knife, if a so-called sane person, it not gonna be the same thing. So look here, everybody can read the scripture and get something totally different. You know why? Because you cannot read the scriptures without understanding. You can't read it without understanding. You know? And the Bible tell you itself that. So we're not gonna go with Muta Baruka, we're not gonna go with Ian Boyd, we're not gonna go with no other religion. We're talking about us right now who are
But let me
debating
say
this
something,
book.
you just
We're
make a
debating
valid
the book.
point. You just say the
Go
Bible
again?
cannot go without understanding. But whose understanding? Yours or the pastor? That means you don't need to take the Bible. If you are going to use the Bible, yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Carla.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. It just like, okay, you online now, you know, you are reasoning, you know, you have 200 and something people listening to you, you know. Listen to what I say. You are quoting, or you're talking based on your own understanding. And it's funny because even the same book tell we say, lean not unto your own understanding. Everyone that we born here, everyone that we were born, we came out of a woman and we come and we see the world, right? And we start learning. You know what's very hypocritical to me? Pre this now. We bash this book. We say, oh, man write this book. So let me ask you a question. Who wrote the school books, the textbooks that we were taught from? Angel write the book them?
Man. Well, technically the knowledge was given.
Exactly.
The knowledge was handed down from the sky people.
Go ahead.
Different though, Carla.
What you mean? Talk to me.
It is different because the school books you're talking about don't tell you how to live your life and what
you mean? Look here. From we start God's school, you know, and the same church that we are talking about, we've been indoctrinated from day one. They teach us everything how to live. What you mean? Majority of things that we are doing.
All right. Also, what you call
we learn them.
those school books as well. They send out a lot. They also leave out. Them also leave out a lot of the information that our people need to know about ourselves.
Exactly.
They don't teach us no knowledge that goes further than slavery for a reason. I expressed this on my live the other day on Instagram. I said every human race that has ever been on the earth from the beginning of time, their DNA has been and y'all can look this up yourselves. Y'all don't have to believe me. Their DNA has been traced back to extraterrestrial beings, except for one species of human beings, and those are West Africans. Because up to this day, science.
Let me ask you a question. Pause. 1 second. Pause. I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
Where did Africa get its name from? Because people love to talk about Africa, you know. Where Africa got its name from?
I don't know. Probably the people that were in charge of them for a long time.
Let me tell you where Africa get its name from. I'm going to tell you where Africa get its name from. I'm going to tell you who are the extraterrestrials that we are talking about too. Right? Because everything in the same book, that's what blows my mind, you know. Everybody talk about this book and nobody's reading the book.
Sir.
You know, so the same book talk about so-called extraterrestrials.
Sir, hold up. The book don't talk about ETs. The book call them gods. It's the same thing, but the book label them as gods because they don't want us to believe that those things exist.
Sis, let me tell you something before me leave. Because I have a whole heap of time. I have something to tell you. Sis, you are an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. The Bible is a specific book. The Bible is only dealing with one nation of people. No pastor will tell you that. The Bible calls pastors greedy dogs.
The Bible also labels black people as the worst.
No, that's a lie from the pits of hell. The Bible says the Bible is only dealing with so-called black people. Everywhere in the scripture where you look, you see. Let me tell you something. Read Deuteronomy 28 and tell me who. Read Deuteronomy 28 and tell me who that
Slow
identifies.
down. You made a
Which other
statement that I
nation
didn't
on earth?
understand. You said the Bible just deals with
Tell me.
so-called black people. I'm confused by that. Explain.
I said the Bible what? Go ahead.
Only deals with so-called black people. I don't understand what you mean by that.
Good. So let me tell you, because you said the Bible treat us say we're bad or whatever. Jacob, everybody in the Bible. Let me tell you this: the Bible is black history. Everybody in the Bible.
The
Every
Bible
one
is
of them
history.
prophets and things.
If you don't mind me
Let me
giving
ask
you
you
a
a question. When
correction, it's world history.
Moses, are you familiar of when the Most High told Moses to put his hand in his bosom and take it out, and when he took it out, his hand was leprous as snow. You know that scripture?
Mm-hmm.
You know that scripture? Yes or no?
Yes, me here, Pastor preaching.
Okay. So if the Most High change him hand leprous as snow and him frightened and he must say, what is? And then the Most High say, all right, put back your hand in your bosom now. And him return it to the original color. What was the original color before it turned leprous as snow?
Me no know me name today.
Black.
There we but common sense, Empress. Come on, understanding what I talk
You
about.
ask a question, I'm answer you with the best answer when we can possibly give away facts.
All right, let me tell you another thing, sister. You know, say the Bible said woman.
Hold on. Listen for a second, because you move fast, but you're not listening. I don't go against you that blacks were supreme and all of that. I'm just going against you when you're telling me that the Bible is where you say it's a whatever book, it's a black book or African, whatever you just say. It's a worldly book. And
Africa got its name. Africa got its name from Leo Scipio Africanus, a white man. And the Bible now deal with no white people. Moses never white. Jesus is a black man. His name is not Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai.
Carla, let me ask you a question. So who
Go ahead.
Who is this King James that they said rewrote?
A black man.
Carla,
a black man who have receipts for all of them things. King James is a black man, just like all them white was. Let me tell you something. You know, so even Beethoven was a black man, brother. Them white was everything. Even in the Bible, it tell you.
Carla, you see people like when
go ahead.
You know me, so when you talk, I understand what you're saying, you know, because my mind dead is so. However, you see, when you talk, if somebody write a book and say this is my book that I have written and it's called Sex and the City, and then copyright it and say this is Sex and the City, you cannot change their energy and their power behind their creation. You can interpret it and say, boy, that book I shouldn't name Sex and the City, you know. However, it doesn't change. Listen for a second, caller, because you are elevated. I'm just saying, you are not depicting the Bible based on how they wrote it. You're depicting it based on your belief.
Listen, there's a scripture, Empress.
That means that you're not blindsided by it, which is good. But what I'm saying is, we're going to talk about the book. Let's talk what facts will support on that book. That
look
book,
here.
Yes.
What may I tell you? The book itself tells us that study to show thyself approved. You can't talk on the book if you don't read the book. All right, let me tell you something. How much books is in the original King James version?
Sir, I'm not sit down and study Bible, sir.
Then that mistake can't speak on something you don't know about the Bible, so that's a fool.
Sir, you still not drawing nothing.
Anybody who gonna talk about?
Well, I know me just say something to you, you know, where you need to listen when you talk, and you're gonna get me ignorant now. We can't get ignorant and rapid like you. You are asking me about a book and you tell me something I don't know nothing about the book, but you still not draw a line from in the book where me can't explain or can't talk about. Yet still you are a reader who have read the book and me not read it. So which one I would seem like we're up on a higher level of spirituality, sir? Which one I would seem like we are not being guided by an earthly force, sir? Calm down your energy and let's have a conversation, please. I understand you have the knowledge. This is why black people, our race, we are stuck, because when we get knowledge, we feel like we reach and we know it all and we don't want to learn.
You
We
can't
have
know
to
it
be
all.
able to
No.
hear.
Yeah, get emotional, no, Empress.
We're not
Emotions are
emotional,
used, man.
sir.
We're
We're
not
just
talking about
trying to make you
emotions.
listen so we can share information. That's all I'm trying to do.
You know that way I do? That way I do, you know?
But yeah, tell me about this Bible and I like first of all, do we agree to do we reach a conclusion that the Bible is a Masonic book? Would you agree on that? Do you agree
I
on
didn't
that,
hear what you
sir?
just said.
Do you agree that the Bible is not a religious book, but yet a Masonic book? A Masonic book that was created to govern mankind in
No,
the new
I
world.
don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't
The
agree?
Bible is Empress. You know how old the Bible is?
Me no said about from them way back when, from the creation. The Bible that come like a biography of the world. Everybody, every
All right.
tribe that has existed before us leave a testimony where they over time then break it down and put traces
Okay.
of it in books. That's why you have all these versions.
Everybody.
And before the books, you did have the wall them where they said the Egyptians and whatever put it on. So over time, every generation has tried to leave their mark on the world. The Bible is just the words, the worldly form of it. Put it away there. In there.
It's like an archive, like a world archive.
Yeah, it's just everybody experience. The Mayans experience in our Bible, the Egyptians experience in our Bible. Everybody were there before we. The monkey people, them, the whole of them. That's why earlier in the conversation, I bring up the sky people. I said the only difference with the Bible and the Mayans and all of them documentary there is the Bible changed the word from sky people and actually gave them a title and called them gods. But to me, when you come on the phone, you ask about Old Testament and New Testament. You want me to tell you my answer to your question? The Old Testament would have come like say, it is the part of the book that's carrying the Mayans and Philem experience. You see, the New Testament, it's what's to come of the new world that they created when they brought us here to their world that they've already created. That's why everything we're happening in our real life right now is going along with their Bible and their book because of them looking up. Everything happening in music and on the TV before it happening in a real world, you don't see that. So them know what them create them world for, them know what them did that do when them did that do it. That's why me, Revelation, and then tell us God I go come back again. I just the sky people them I go return again because they return every so often.
Let's stop.
They're just preparing us for
Let's
it.
talk about Revelation. Let's talk about who is Revelation to?
Sir, me no read, sir, so me can't go off of teachings like you. Come to me spiritually if you want to talk.
Carla, go ahead, Sassy. We want to hear him.
He asked me a question and me I tell him so me
hold
can't
on,
answer
Carla.
him
Carla,
because
if you have, hold on, Carla. This is how me feel like you go wrong. It's like you try to debate who knows what you know. If you have something to share, hold on, man, listen,
enlighten with brother.
If you have something to share, enlighten us. Don't. It's like it's a back and forth. Do you know
so
that
let me
this
just
is that? And if you have something to share, enlighten us. Like if
all right, all praises. All right, brother, we are Israelites. The Bible only dealing with one nation of people. That's what I try to tell them. Israel is 12 tribes. So-called Jamaicans are the tribe of Benjamin, right? In the Bible, in Revelation, it says this. Think about this. It says, why would it say this? It says, I know thy poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy. Hear the strong word we use. I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So what does that mean? What do you think that means, my brother and my sister?
I don't know.
Repeat what you just said, sweetie.
Okay. So the so-called people who are over there in Israel right now, they call themselves Jewish, right? Now, if I say to you, brother, say you move childish though, that no means say you're a child, That means say you act like a child. So the true Jews, the word Jew comes from Judah. Who else come from Judah? Christ. Christ came from Judah. Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah, right? So the Bible even told us that they were going to whitewash the images, and they did that in the Renaissance period. They put this white man in and this is the problem. This is the root of what we are going through right now with these so-called churches. They put a white man there, right? Pray to worship. And he's not just a white man, he's a homosexual. His name is Caesar Borgia. And everybody have a phone in their hand. Information is literally at our fingertips. That's why we can't
Which information? That me tell people all the while, you know. Which information is same information where they don't want you to know them put at your fingertips now.
You
If you know why you
so
go run with it. Are you serious?
that's an excuse. That's an excuse.
No, me
Because
just ask
anything
you,
you
know,
want to
'cause
learn, right now,
that's
wait now. Right now, anything where you want to learn, anything where you want to learn right now, you can type it in. And you will go up on YouTube. If you want to learn how to pull out something what you want to carry, you go up on YouTube and you do it, right? So why are you go up on this or you go up on that? So why we can't do that to find the truth?
I can say something to you now.
Yeah.
You know why they on
Go ahead.
YouTube now? Because we done past the time a man can fix car. So that information not valuable no more. Nowadays when you want your
You
car
can't.
fix, your
No,
happy blood clot
no,
can go somewhere where
that's
computer
foolishness.
day.
That's foolishness. I mean,
My
YouTube.
youth, every car where you
I
build
only
now a
use.
computer engine and you can find this you can bust out my bonnet and fix your car. A computer have to do it. So of course the information is not valuable anymore.
What you're saying make no sense right now.
Okay,
That's
right.
to the
Prove me wrong
conversation.
now.
What you say?
Prove me wrong. Don't tell
What
me
you saying make no sense to the
Prove me wrong.
conversation.
Prove
Look
me
here,
wrong. When
let me
was
just give you
have you
something.
seen a 2021 car? Have you seen a 2020 car? Bust the fucking bonnet right
What
now
does
and
that
tell
do
me
with
if you
what
see
we're
a
talking
regular
about?
setup in it, or if you see a computerized
What?
setup in it. Which
Sis,
one?
what does that have to do with what we're talking
I'm just
about? This
going
is
based
why.
on the
Look here,
example you're giving. So I'm showing you that
sister.
these information that you're talking about is no longer valuable based on the time that we're
That's
living in.
bullshit.
You brought up the 12
Pardon my
signs,
language.
right? You brought up the 12 tribes. Do you know that the 12 tribes is how they calculate time? Right now we're in the time of Aquarian. Do you know what the time of Aquarian means? The unseen is
Sis, you're
going to be
talking
seen. Information is
foolishness.
going to be
Calm down. Cause we kind of gone
gone
far
far
from
from the topic.
the topic. So, Carl, I'm gonna ask you, what you think
Right.
about this cult thing happening in Jamaica? Because it go
Family.
on and the back and forth and yeah.
All right, family. So family, that's why me that tell you that the root title. All right, look here. In the videos and the things when we see now, you hear them say, oh, people they're naked in the church, little boys there, blah, blah, blah. This is the reason why I try to tell you, say, it stemmed from the Christian church. So when Christians are come now and talk about, say, oh, that was a cult and our pastor is not a cult. Listen, read, pick up the Bible and open it and look in there and see what it say. The word pastor is, the word pastor means prophet. Literally, as a prophet who foresee things based on what the Most High show him. And the reason, look here, the Most High not down here, I talk to people audibly and vocally. Like where these Christians telling people, look here, I was in the Christian church for years. We used to be 7 days, this, that, presbytery, all kind of foolishness, right? Then we learned, like when the Bible says, study to show yourself approved. The man them worship a literal homosexual is Leonardo da Vinci's gay lover. Right? And in the Bible, it never tell us that Christ have blue eye and long stringy hair. He's saying here look like wool. His hair is like wool. Now, think about this. Here, this, I think me and the sister and I back ramble the same way. If you get information like this, won't you be joyful if you in the so-called Christian church and you say you believe in a God and you love Jesus, all of that? Then they don't know what love even mean. The Bible says, if you love me, keep my commandments. And anybody who said they love me and don't keep my commandment is a liar. So all of them pastor, you're damn liar. Because one of the commandments said, don't eat no pork, don't name no shrimp, no name no crab, no name no lobster. The whole of them do it. The whole of them ball off their head. The whole of them worship the blue eye homosexual brother. So what do they think will be the results? The results will be pedophilia, rape, molestation, and appear that we see go on a so-called Christian church from the Catholic come straight down because that is their portion, that is their history, that is what they do. They worship a false god. We are the true Israelites spoken of in the Bible, and Deuteronomy 28 will prove that because no other people never go on slave ship with shackle chains around their neck, like what the Bible said would have happened. And up to today, we still destroyed. We don't know who would be. We call ourselves Jamaican, Black, African American, all kind of foolishness, and that's not who we are.
All I go and I pick them, sorry for. I don't sorry for you, man. They sleep on the ground, the man, none of them. I just see one picture of one little boy don't look like he not even reached 2 years old yet. And them is sorry for.
No, but you know,
Carla, big up yourself, same way here.
Well, anyway, thanks to Carlin here, brother.
Yeah, Carla, thank you for the insight on everything, Carla.
The information, Shane, please.
Yeah, man, Carla.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
All right.
Respect.
Blessed.
Yeah, people. This conversation just shows that everybody has a different opinion, and it is good to listen to each other.
You hear me say first, and that's why Me
We
not
not talk about
argue
religion.
religion. That's so
Yeah,
me keep
hold on,
quiet
no.
because
Hold on, Rasta.
it's always gonna get
Hello,
People,
everybody to them believe.
listen up.
just like talking
Look,
about politics.
hold on, people. An idea, just like what a lot of we not like to talk about religion and whatnot. But whenever we do, this conversation was a very positive conversation because everybody have a different opinion. Everybody can voice their opinion, and we don't have to argue and we don't have to fight. We don't make no enemies in the night. Only thing we make are friends. So therefore, if there's somebody on this panel I want to want to reach out to get more information about whatever, however I go, I don't want to send information, but I want to know.
Sister
With that,
Fan, you just love it mix up. Sister Fan,
with that,
but I love the
I
excitement of religion talks.
all may I say this. So they go and big up on yourself, see make sure to run out and follow the IG at FRDP and Mr. Mac _Fox. Also, Sassy Rochelle. Yeah, I don't know anything said. Everybody follow up YouTube and share up the thing. All right. Late night talk. The link is at the top, people. Please click it and follow. All right. I don't know what I want. Subscribe.
Follow Late Night Talk channel, people. So
I'm monetized again.
All for how long?
How that tell us who bad what is it?
Well, me have to ask you.
The people that run out tonight still now. Big up on yourself. People see a lot of new names and whatnot.
Yeah.
People for coming over and joining the conversation. As you know, some craziness that go on in a few with good Jamaica, what we love so much. If you want to see something or hear something, want to make sure to share it with we. I want to try to stop all that foolishness because we don't want none of that pan with good island for them come sinky. If they sink Jamaica, what we do? We don't tell me no, if I go along with all of that ungodly
we can't manage a mouthful of God.
What me I gonna do?
Lucy, my laugh. When me say me, I'm Sassy know why me ask her for how long. Because it's our third YouTube channel, you know.
Where the Blue Mountain Coffee gonna come from?
Yeah.
And the lobster and the shrimp boy man a chat about and the fish and all of them sitting there. And the man, if they sink a little piece of country, well, we don't no paradise for going to.
Listen, Nikki Letford, there is confusion in religion.
There's
a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion in the Bible itself.
Listen, me man, people just need to live and give thanks and love one another.
Because one part in the Bible will tell you something, and you're going on next part, it contradicts itself.
And that's why I didn't tell us parables, Jay. I first think that you take a video idiot. Oh, it's a book of parables, man. So
but here people. So the link that is pinned in the comment section, we're asking, please click that link, subscribe to that channel. That is the original channel for Late Night Talk. Late Night Talk was started on here, but we want to move it to its rightful place, which is the Late Night Talk channel. Because that channel, we mostly talk about music and them stuff there over here, but this is like the parent channel, and we kind of want to drive the traffic to the Late Night Talk channel for when Late Night Talk we just gather there. So the link is pinned in the comment section. So when you guys are jumping off, which will be ending in the next couple of minutes or so, just click the link when you head out and just subscribe and turn on the post notifications. Seeing? Yeah. So we are with all of that something we are going. I don't like me pay close attention to it and see what got, because I guess from my understanding and some of the stuff that I read, this man seems to be a well-connected person. I've seen pictures of him with people in the music industry, people in a politics. But then again,
we international sitting another.
But then again, too, this is what I don't want people to do. So when we realize the people I don't know, so because he's taking pictures with these people, they are making it say, oh, them people know about it. That not necessarily. Especially when it come on to the entertainers. You know what entertainers are. Entertainers take pictures with people where they don't know. Not because you see a man in
but they have to speculate to we are
no, yes. No, I'm not. And I like me I take up for nobody. But the people them know we are cast judgment at that are the problem. You get what I say? So a man, say for instance, then, when you did see me take a picture with this man, you know go say, me know what him did I do. Me no must know him like that. Me might just know say him is a pastor. I've never been to his church, so I'm not gonna know. You know what I say? So sometimes when you see some things, you know, it is not always what it seems, but at the same time, you still have to be kind of, you know. If you even got, I gotta be judgmental in your own self. But when you come on social media and I wanna call people name and I said this is somebody I know, like we don't know that. This is not funny. How we go Peter King Mansion. Yo, this is not funny if we talk each other, you know.
Anything, much little girl.
But you know what the biggest takeaway from this? Do you notice when it comes on to anything of the occult and Obian, guard ring and them like sacrificing is always done on Mobi side?
Oh, yeah,
The other day, I see a video with a man a drink blood out of one goat neck. I'm like,
yeah.
Let me see that. Me, I say, I saw people also and go viral.
no man,
Like,
I don't know people want to go viral. Them sitting there happen sassy.
yeah, but you don't do.
They're
If you go
happy.
say you're ritual, you do they know. For them ritual, no make no sense. So you do ritual on camera, no. Me don't
But I'm
think
not
they.
panic. I'm not even recording
Thing.
stuff. Somebody record him. Sassy,
Somebody
you
Yes,
understand?
somebody where did that with him. The energy. These things go on frequency and energy. That's why I say them all them I do. I mix up themselves with a bunch of, but that's why I pay foolishness and
All
go
right,
on down the
don't die.
island.
You remember back in the days
Mix up
when
themselves
you
with
remember
bad
back in the days
spirits.
when some of crazy accidents that happened down there and they must say because of all of the sacrifice them what them
Yeah,
do.
one bugger. They don't understand what them a do. Everybody a be a man now. Everybody a witch doctor now, and they don't know what them a do. So they just a wake up a bunch of spirits pan the land. And when
Hey,
the spirits them ready for while, we and them down there. I bet say we are go ball for we ancestor them down there.
watch out now. Hey, people. Whatever them I do, then if you keep it away from the Mobi airport, because when me flying, I'm going to chill on in my place. You know, I'm to me and pilot and the plane on the land. So please keep it away from there. So big follow me chill on the people. All right?
That's why
Okay.
That's why I fly to Kingston.
Now go up there now. Now go up there.
Nah, go lie. Me like that side of the island still. Down there pretty, but
Yeah.
I mean, tell you.
I love
Man, stick, come on, chill on him, man. At them place they need to come forward. You
But,
see?
hey, but a long time, Mobi side mix up in a foolishness. Because when we used to hear about, even as a youth, if you ever go for a long time and come back with our and care and only come in your pocket and people ever know say all Mobi side, you don't know where they are brand new with that ready, you know.
Yeah.
Yo.
Remember, see, I down there the white witch a rose all the day, no, so a long time sacrifice I go on
A long time them think they are going to Mobi, man.
Look,
Because
now people. I mean, for cutting in, but look, this is what I need to do. Everybody, if whoever has read the Bible, who hasn't read it, read it or whatever, however you want to put it. Pick up a Bible and read, get to know own understanding, okay? Now get up and follow people and things say what them I tell you after the interpretation about the
But reading the Bible as
get.
somebody have like a smart interpretation.
No man,
of the
you
word
can't get
so,
that's it. No God
many
that's so.
different men.
Make it people them do their own research. Cause just like how we can go at university.
What did I say?
Well,
That's not facts.
Stop that.
When we say we
Stop.
are not facts.
Listen up, me not say no
Luke
facts.
and John not for them experience on the world.
That's the all me not say no facts. All me say is this.
you can't
Just like how we can pick up one textbook out of school and learn about science and plants.
Mark,
And they can pick up a book and read it and get an own interpretation. Not follow nobody and listen to nobody else.
Mark, you think Sassy I that? Sassy do. Sassy come on and no show no face, no have up no
Me
picture.
did try put up one.
Sassy people they want to kill your car. You got to about say Bible support homosexual.
The Bible support everything.
Right?
Yo,
I left that people to big up on yourself for that night, yeah. When follow, go out and run up on the IG, FRD TV, Mr. Mac _Fox, Sassy Rochelle, and please click the link to subscribe to Late Night Talk.
Subscribe to Late Night Talk.
You can't see we over there, so when I do they want this FRD TV too long with the Late Night Talk business, okay?
Yeah.
Big up all like people, them, all like women, them don't know what going already. You see it, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, see them. May I check on only 6 people run over already. So people, may I give you 5 minutes. We are going to end the show.
I'm going to follow me on Instagram. I think Matt will tell you now.
May I give you 5 minutes. We go subscribe to Late Night Talk. Just click the link that is pinned in the comment section and just head out that way there. You know, if you just jump off our live. So just click the link. You know, and just head over.
11.
Yeah.
Come on. Big up all of my Chilana people I'm seeing me. Yeah. Up in the hills and them place. All that place. You see it, yeah.
Me, you see that something, yeah? You just live your life, live good, not make problem with nobody.
Me want to look at life. Me not talk to no. Me I talk to life that family that DIY, right? Life that family that DIY. You say that's the problem. Too much church and too much wickedness cause the people not turning back to God. Me ask you know something. From the beginning of we come into this place, the man when it come for on the boat come with a book called the Bible in our hand, right? And from the day we set the foot on the ship till now, no pay brutality we are get and deception and deceive. So where the hell the Bible was ever used in a good manner in the hands of the man we carry come put in a free hand? You no tell me. You no allow me, yeah, man. I believe in a God.
And
That's a great
also
thing.
to people, this late night talk is every Tuesday at 9 until you don't know US. We have daylight saving time, so when the time changes back, why now about a month time or so Mark?
Something like that.
Yeah, it will be at 8, but you know, 'cause I don't know we all either go forward 1 hour or go the other direction 1 hour, depending on the time of the year.
And next month that.
Well, Mark.
Stop it
But-
with the wordplay
but-
thing.
Yeah, but people
Everything can go off a
just subscribe to Late Night Talk. With it late night. If you don't know, if you're new here, Late Night Talk is where we discuss stuff like this, where we need more than one opinion, especially
Hey, bro.
adult conversations. It could be sex or marriage or relationships or anything like that. You know what I mean?
That's a tough situation. When I want to bring it, gotta say here,
Wow.
we're not going to bring it there.
Why?
Hey, and then if you hurry up and catch this brother, you want to rape off a little young girl.
True, bro.
And that me did
That
want
the
ask to know
situation.
about.
Then
No, but
hey,
you know, we can't end off with this. You know, next thing we not understand. Me still try to wrap my head around it. Like them a make it. Them a try to say him take with the other girl. So how is it him have one girl and then catch a girl and him just go? Oh, them a search him and him. I saw him skill as he could have go take one another girl in a time when them a look for him. I feel like there is more than one of them.
As so me tell myself to Dre. Me tell myself say they a real culprit just a ride off of the fact that they already a look for this man here.
Yeah, no, that man, the brother with them, we have him picture and everything. He's actually guilty, you know, of
him guilty
first,
as
Of the
yeah,
first
of
one,
the-
of
of
the
the first
9-year-old.
Yeah, but so the thing now is more I know if the 13-year-old girl knows who, like, and if them show her pictures and if she can
Me no
describe
hear
the
say
person.
one more gun. They no say one more gun.
Yeah, I saw it. Me see it on pink wall, one other girl missing. But there's always children missing, but some of the time I know nobody take them where them will come back home and them look away there. I just hope this is one of those cases. Like we just tired of hear them something there, bro. Like and then again to like, boy, I mean, I know. Like that's why
people, let's protect with children here.
me not like hear them something there, bro.
Just protect the children. Period. If you see one little girl what look like she in a distress, I want like a boy.
Yeah,
You
and
want
then
proactive, yeah, man. What I'm doing.
and then what me not like about this
Say
whole
everybody
thing,
read
like
them and I'll be
this
a
man
nice
literally,
place
set up a camp in a bush. Have a little piece of sponge, like
Man have him pat
Shut up.
everything.
I mean, tell a boy.
That means
So
you're in frequent spot.
Where the pa one little picnic where somebody can't, like what?
They not get no fingerprint on it. What go on? Cause me just not understand the situation too tough. There's something just need for you. Them I figure hold this. Hey, I know if people in the community catch him, you know. Only thing when left for him are bits and pieces, you know, cause they can chop
All
up
me
in
do
ras.
is you better anybody will look like him better not touch road. If you have any resemblance to that brother they on the picture, not touch road. Cause you know Jamaica
the next thing to know, them are through them can't get him now. People
them are
want
appearance. Me I hear
him
about
parents,
it.
like me not feel like. And then to me see one other video now where people are saying, "Oh, not kill him. I want somebody belly pain," and we're like, what you mean? Like if I only way that they can get rid of him, kill him back. Ideas.
Certain crime in a police if you got prison, you know, like all them rape, lick and picnic, and you rape anybody under 16, say 15, 16, Me know why you know what you have to say. You can't tell me say she look you can't tell me nothing. You know me know that. You know.
Best thing that he can do here, Lucy, hand himself in over because him not.
That not go
But
work.
all the same,
No matter which party
anyway,
end
go
up
him
in
get fucked out. He go in a prison, them a fuck him. And if anyway, I get beaten from the police then before they throw him in a cell. And when they throw him on the back once, them boy here, so oh, see boy, I will take away dead that dead anyway and go. Him is a dead man.
Yeah. This is it. The thing about it is like I don't know, like cause I think
go live in a bush like a caveman.
him name did call like me. I listened to the voice note from him father. Like him name did call on something like this before, and him father did bail him out because
that's why
obviously the father never believes him would do something like that, and you can't even wrong the father neither. You know what I mean? Because it's like you see,
father saying head sick.
I don't know. No, him father said I'm more sick and sick. Why would I do? Why would I go do something like that again? So obviously, father believe the first one no, because you know what I mean. They don't know at first it happened. So you might, cause you know, like I said, me now grow him like that, like me no stay so how him. You know what I mean? So me kind of understand in a way where the father forward from, but like. But the thing when me not understand, if a man name call upon them something, me not feel like them forget bail until them can prove themselves not guilty. Me just feel like me not feel because especially with all a man like this, obviously he's a pedophile. This are him.
Yeah, man.
This are where him get him kicks off. So it's like and I heard about something. I'm not even sure if I saw it go. So it's like they were talking about another incident where I think this happened to a little boy, and the person will do it. Him get bail, but them tell him say him can't go back in the community where him come from. Him have to go a different community go stay. So when you send somebody was accused of this to another community where nobody knows saying do it, you know, give him literally give him another place figure
new stamping ground.
Yeah, like come on, man.
I bound you bound him to film districts and live in a shame. And
that's why I feel like the government needs to do like the system itself in Jamaica need to tear down and build back from scratch where people can be easily identified. Like we need see like what them have over here where you have the registry where you can
no, Dre, it's coming. Jamaica, they said that sitting there when the MTR in. It limit them so much right now. Not even a digital SIM card you can buy. And yes, Jamaica, so Bandulu ways are still there.
Yeah, so CT said that we definitely need a sex offenders list in Jamaica. Definitely. Also, we need a system where if one car drive past and do one drive by or do any crime or whatever, you can tell them the license plate number. Police supposed to can look it up and know say this license to this license to so and so person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause when man do crime at Jamaica, they can just slap on one just thief off somebody license plate, even though they do it over here, but it still can kind of like trace. Cause if somebody thief a license plate over here and put on a car and go do something wrong with it, more than likely there are a lot of things that can happen. Say for instance, he might drive down the highway and police they behind him and run a plate. He run a plate and realize say this I say I want Toyota, he registered to, but I want Honda. You understand me? So right there and then police know say something wrong. You say no, because how this plate you say I want Toyota car and is a Honda depend.
So Jamaica police now that's where they pull out computer for when they pull you over.
I don't know how much of this
they
stuff
have that man
there.
They pull over them pull out computer. Like them are done.
We need some form of system where can help the fight of crime, brother. Like the world itself is too sophisticated.
I went to Jamaica the other day.
It's too sophisticated for and then you have a lot of bright sparks in Jamaica that can actually do this. Them can do the programming, them can build the code and build the system. And they not have to outsource it to no foreign entities. People in Jamaica can actually do this. Because there are a lot of bright people in Jamaica. So why is it we not have that?
Because Jamaica government right now is one of the biggest smugglers. Them big, like, remember when Mexico... No, I'm telling you. I want to that town. I'm sitting in some group, you know, some where I read and like one of my brethren say to me like, in car I go somewhere. I'm go buy the weed, you know, my bun my weed or whatever. When I buy the weed, in show me like you sit down and you ask somebody a reason, in show me boy them over the side. Instead to me say, I bet you don't know sir right now. Every day, Jamaica government ship out more barrels of weed and coke than they do goods so they import.
They know they
And
say
when he
money
said
they
that
suffer.
to me really look on the society where me did in, you know, that town is a different lifestyle from country where me come from. And me just look around on the, you know, in reality really dawned to me of what he said. And that's why the crime rate, all of the CCTV, everything where you see, they not put them in the areas where they for day. Because if they do that, it's gonna affect their pockets. Remember, it's just like a baby boy is a documentary of the American Negro Society or Negro Men. Sprague Ben Show Shatters is the documentary of ours. And that's the image that we have and we portray to the world. So where you sitting at that, you see politician when he give me visa and everything, that's Jamaica. So anything we are go impact for them pocket, they not gonna do nothing for change it.
True.
People shock now and I blame this money for everything we are go wrong. I was living in Jamaica when Bruce Golding did a prime minister. And me remember say Bruce Golding did pass the law where say every sign and everything have to tear down. That means if you have a little sock shop and a bag juice shop, you have to tear it down. So I know just now these changes start, you know, a long time they were being implemented. So people, you know, is a lot to it. Me telling us, me go Jamaica go see America put their trademark on the land. So Jamaica not even owned by the British, it's owned by America. America monument they in a town with the whole of the World War II veterans, them name pan it. And if you don't know history or social studies, you know, anytime one country puts their mark on another land or another territory, that's you showing ownership or part ownership. So it's a lot change where we are demand these things, but nobody now say pay taxes. Nobody can, the governments can't pay it out of their pockets. So
What you
people are
mean?
gonna have to.
The money is there.
Money not really did they for that. Money did they for their agendas, which is what you see them do right now.
So let me ask you this,
COVID
Sassy.
agenda.
So hold on, Sassy. So how people am gonna pay taxes and then on a job?
Again, Dre, listen to me. Me not say nothing bad, you know. Oh, we can't pay taxes if we don't have no job. Start creating jobs for ourselves. Go back to agriculture. Go back to
why?
planting.
You know why I would tell you that the money is there?
No, we
Because
know say government get billions, you know.
why me tell that, no? Jamaica taxation is higher than almost any country. All right, me show you
But
this.
it's taxation to pay off
well,
debts, not to take care of the country. There's a difference.
So you feel like the government is spending the money the way it is supposed to?
Nah. Me not, that's why me tell us it's going along with the agenda. That means say yes, when Bill Gates give him 50,000, he not tell him say give him 50, hey, here's 50,000, take care of your country. He say, hey, here's 50,000, build a road over there and give me back 60. Hey, so you have, it's kind of like you see how now NHT, with NHT give a loan and tell us say do this with it, you can't deter funny anymore, you know. And like back in the days when I run go to quota. Now, if you see a cement you buy with it before NHT give your next dollar, they want to receipt for sure.
That's a long time that I go on.
Me never know, but I just know me I learned them something. So me just a
long time that I go on.
Comparison.
As what people used to do, they used to use the money, and some people used to take your money and buy a car. And
well, no, you can't do it.
No, you can't do that. You have to, and people still find ways around the system, but you literally have to carry the invoice and them give you whatever money they on the invoice, or them send the money to the hardware or wherever you buy the stuff from.
Me what pay? A TRN thing I go come like it's social.
No, look how long TRN they about. First of all, huh?
But no, about then just start make it like mandatory for everything. No matter it's not even a chip you can walk in a digital and buy if you don't have a TRN. So they must start clamp down.
Yeah, they should have been at them or something.
Well, people know that.
It adds to one of them. It adds, you know, JK, you know, say how only people in Jamaica will not even have birth certificate. They have hustles right now. No, because them parents never get it. There's a lack of education coming like one curse pass down from
yeah, but that's something where you still can't get any process, not even long neither to that. Can't get it.
No, you know, easy. Cause my cousin got treated to a day. Our daddy, I want a Panamanian them. I'm bully for money we end up spending. Cause first thing, they don't have no document of when she born, cause she never have none from the get-go. Them born a yard and never register, so come like they don't exist. So government have you ain't got you whole heap of something forget it. Then daddy look like daddy get deport. One bag of fuckery, yeah, man. My daddy end up, what the hell me I do my daddy license? My daddy end up get a whole new birth date. My daddy born August 4th. You know what if my daddy documents now? August 11, 1954. One whole year after a man born. Because they can't find system information. So they just create one.
Yeah, but
Only for
that the thing. That's that matter say with the system. That's why matter say need for revamp and fix because I be a slackness where like you go at some place right now. Them have computer in there, but the computer now no information. They have to go in a filing cabinet. Like where computer did they for? You know, that's what I say. So it's them not because it's enough of them people will have job and we're lucky enough to have a job. They don't do nothing. Them go work and sit down on social media all day. Because if you have a computing system and you have filing cabinets, if you transfer that information to the computer and to the servers, so it is easily accessible. You think it's easy for you?
Them a change. Them a change. Cause me do my sister work for her over there. She got college now. She has study business. She do accounting. And them a teach them now. You see, we over here have the 8 hour and the laws of the HIPAA laws and then when you overwork people in them considered slave.
Yeah.
Them I teach them now. Cause when my sister, you know me do the skit them, she gave me her topics and I had to read her stuff and create a story behind it. And that's what it was all about. How much hours you have to work, women employment and stuff like that. So them I teach them in a school. So you know, so by the next 5 to 10 years, those laws are gonna change.
Yeah, I remember when I used when me used to work them. They want to come up with the flexi work week thing. I'm not gonna lie, I was against it at the time, but now that me look back on the economy, I think it needs to happen because if you realize most people, if you don't work with a manufacturing company or anything like that, you're literally on the same shift 9 to 5. Even though it is good for social life where you and your wife come off of work same time, the kids are home, you can sit down and have dinner together and whatever, but the economy are hurt because at the end of the day, when you look at it, say for instance, if you work in a day, you work Monday to Friday and you want to go to the doctor, you have to literally take off a day off of work to go to the doctor.
True.
You know what I mean? You get me saying? Like you have a weekend in the middle of the week.
Yeah, 9 to 5
off. So you can, you know what I mean? So it's kind of it good and it bad. There's pros and cons, but a flexi work week would have when you really look on it and for the economy move forward and be more profitable, a flexi work week would have better. Because literally there's gonna be people working.
People rotating.
Yeah, right through.
And people get to rotate instead I want somebody sit down all day upon a job and then come.
Yeah, and yeah, but you know what I mean? In terms of family structure still,
it's good.
9 to 5 are the best thing, but
yeah, well we have now is good.
But if you even really look at it, if say even in the US I was built on a 9 to 5 work system, there's so many things would have been null and void if that was the case.
But you know, like 9 to 5 work system is based off the again Masonic and religious aspect. Why? Because it's for us to have the Saturday for the Sabbath, the Sunday for ourselves and for prepare for go back to the work week again. With you know, so it's
when I was in Jamaica, I preferred the 6 to 2 shift. 6 to 2 was best for me. Wake up early and me come off work early. And me still have time
to do everything.
Yes, Mr. Mark, we know it's a different topic.
Yeah, we have a topic now. We are go over all the time.
We just a chat.
We just a chat, bro. But here we go on, people. As I say, we should have closed off for like about 23 minutes ago.
Yeah, that me I say.
Well, let me answer that question. I work my first job when me just now we just left high school. So me just left high school, me did that work with my uncle. And then me leave this and me get a job in a manufacturing plant. And then me do 2 years at the manufacturing plant. And with the money when me save up from that, me open my own business. So me they have a full-time job plus my own business. And then after 3 years, after me open my own business, me left the full-time job and just go do business for myself fully from this on. From this so I migrated to America. And yeah, so I've always been a business person or a entrepreneur, if you want to call it that. Yeah. But people, click the link that is pinned, please. And subscribe to the channel. Only two I want to go over there so far. And I want to stay someone. Yo, they can't cuss it up. Anyway, people.
That work us now.
Click in the comment section.
Oh.
Click the link, please. And yeah. Me there, me give you know how much time I want to still not jump over. I want to stay so.
Man, I go follow, I go subscribe to Late Night Talk.
Because if you enjoy the topics, I don't know why if you know when we do something like this again, I can guarantee you more than likely if it may not be on this channel. That's how me try to tell you. So click the link. If you go up on the other channel, we even not stream live over there right now. Because I'm streaming to like 5 different places at once right now. So please
over Late Night.
Over Late Night Talk.
Whoever want to follow me over there, reach over Late Night Talk. I gotta drop a comment. For the day with them, I'm here.
If you like watching girls take showers or trying on clothes, follow me on subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Save YouTube, no kick with your foot again.
You're not kick over foot this time, man.
Me hear that before.
Or y'all follow me on Instagram, and the link is in my bio with all my platforms.
Yeah, if you don't want to see Sassy, I'll give you a trouble. No go by. If you don't want to see what she look like, we no go follow her.
Dance, I love her. Big up.
Yeah.
Anyway, people,
big up.
Thank y'all for staying with us.
Bless up on yourself. I want to be on yourself in the comment section. We know all our supporters.
Yeah, Libra, big up.
So, yeah, Libra. Lucy Myers, good to see you again.
Yeah, man, on a jump off a Late Night Talk real quick. Join the conversation in the comment section. I say I'm here. We want to see who can reach real quick. Real quick. Click a link and forward. We're over this all the way. I go right now for 2 more minutes.
Yeah, because we're live over there. We're not going to miss nothing.
We're live. We're not miss a thing. I same thing.
It's running concurrently.
Yeah, dance out. Big up yourself.
Yeah, we know the people and we already subscribed. The regular supporters of Free Reggae Dancehall TV are most of them are already subscribed.
But I see them over my YouTube.
Keegan's kitchen, big up.
I see them from Instagram.
T, big up.
Might be I will give them a teaspoon Late Night Talk where them go see.
Yeah, man, go over there and
YouTube like you. When you done, someone cut
this
the nice
big up.
But I'll delete the video. YouTube now go black me. Me know better.
Big up. Everybody just forward over and just hit sit.
Exactly, Lucy. That's what we're trying to provide. Something different from just talking about music all the time.
Mm-hmm. Who else? Because I'm there. I don't see everyone. Everybody don't like to hang out with us. What's going on?
The dancer lover, you have to see with me.
You want to join the after party?
Russ, big up.
Yeah. You have to see with me in a dancer lover. Sometimes my vocabulary, see there? Like my vocabulary there one left.
What's that?
But when me tired.
What's that sister earlier? Me and sister fan there I did with laugh.
She said, what the word?
We're still live. I hope y'all know that.
what was the word? Oh shoot.
The Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even that. I want different
that. You did mess up that, but I never that. What was it, man? Shoot. Oh yeah, friction.
Friction. How can I talk about me say friction?
Yeah, you were supposed to say fiction. Now you said
friction. It's a friction.
Oh, non-fiction and
non-friction and friction.
Oh.
Yo, people, I would do it up for don't know what going already.
Not Jawam Tio. I would trouble you. I supposed to be able to see I get so much problem.
Keep it forward over Late Night Talk. Louis Meyer forward over Late Night Talk. Yeah. Want to see people over here. What go on? Life, family, and DIY over there. So you see it.
Life, family, and DIY.
I will step on Najuan and Khan in the night. I will trouble him.
Nikki. Somebody.
All right. Thanks 30. Cool, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Yeah, live over there too, you know. We just want
We have
people
a
to
bit
have
of
a
that.
channel.
We're not even 10 subscribers we get from the show. Hey, me fight, you know. Anyway, people. Bro,
30 seconds we have people. What wanna deal with?
They're gonna watch me take showers.
Yeah, go over late night talk,
And
go watch
maybe
Sassy Text.
work on Instagram when I come off of this.
No, over late night talk first and then Instagram. What you feel like?
Why?
Make sure to follow up on IG.
Wait, they're gonna do a live for you know. Them dead.
Good night.
Oh,
them dead man.
Hit the button, no man. Sure.
Yeah. All right, people. Watching now, we're gonna run off. You know, make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, all of them something there.
Yeah, as well, I say, people,
right.
if you like the show,
thanks, my G,
and you want to tune in again, click the link in the chat that pinned at the top and subscribe to that channel. That is where this show is going to be every Tuesday at 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for tuning in and have a good night.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. FRD TV on IG. We out the road. All right.